Boom. Hey guys, how we doing? Good to see you, Roger. Brian, welcome. Brian, nothing here, just wrenching on my CL350 K4 project in the spare time. I've got a K4 right behind me. Nice. Yeah, man, it's kind of fun just to take it kind of slow and kind of meticulous through all this stuff. So, how's Roger doing, Roger? Happy, what is it, Thursday night in the U.S., 7:30 Eastern Time. And I got to tell you, I got the deal of deals this week. Heads Up came from Tula Tom, sent me an email, and he was like, Brian, have you seen this thing on Facebook Marketplace? I was like, no, I hadn't seen this. And the reason why I didn't see it is because it was labeled as CB motorcycle parts. And I'm always searching CB350, CL350, doing all that stuff. And lo and behold, man, I go and I look at the listing, and there's a ton of parts. And when I got there, there was way more parts than even showed in the picture. So I made a freaking killing on that. So tonight, we're going to take a look at the haul. I'll show you the haul here in just a little while. And then I think what I want to do is I want to start getting into these gauges. I want to start cleaning these up because it's kind of the next step that needs to go on there. And these are kind of crusty. They're not in really that great a shape. Take a look here. They're chipped up pretty bad. So going to need to protect these, you know, the colored panels inside. They're not in terrible shape. A little faded around the edge, but for the Apocalypse bike, I don't really mind. That's kind of a character piece. They're not all chipped up or cracked up. If they're all cracked up, I'd have a problem with that. I mean, you never want to be all cracked up, right? This one's actually in pretty good shape. This one's got one little nick in it. And this face is in really good shape. This actually has the trip on it as well. So that's kind of nice. These gauges came off of a completely different bike. The Apocalypse bike didn't have any gauges when I got it. So these are kind of a, I don't know, little orphans, I guess. And we're going to end up cleaning these up, making them look sweet. But we've got to take them all apart, got to refurb and kind of fix up all these rubber pieces inside here. So that's kind of the project, I think, for tonight. Lots going on, man. Let's kind of take a look at the haul. So grab this camera here. So here's what I got. Got one tote plumb full of lights. I think there's another set of gauges inside there as well. I have not gone through this stuff. I picked this stuff up on Monday evening, and I've been holding on to it since the stream. I didn't want to go digging into it. There's a couple wheels that came with this as well, and the tires are actually in really good shape, but I measured this one kind of in the dark out in the garage, and it's like a 22-inch wheel. I've never seen one that big. And this one, I think, was an 18 or a 17. We'll measure those. We'll check those out on the stream tonight for sure. But that was with the package deal. All right. Then there's another tote. I got another tote hanging out up here. This one is just packed full of God only knows what is going on in here. So this is going to be fun to unpack. I honestly haven't looked inside any of this. And then let's come back over to this side. Here's a whole other tote right here, plumb full. I'm pretty sure there's an engine, but kind of the mystery part tonight is this. Look at these. What are these off of? I'm almost wondering if these are carburetors off of like a CR. I have to do some research, or maybe somebody in the chat knows what these are. But there's a full set of dual carbs all linked up. Fancy stuff. The guy said that there were 750 parts in there. And here, I think this is a 750 front fork. And look under here, we got ourselves a gas tank. And I don't remember how many damn pairs of handlebars were in this batch either. I think there were 4 or 5. And then I just worked my way back around. Man, there's so many parts here. And then check out the wheels. Unspoked wheels right here. This outside one is a brand new aluminum rim that I'm really feeling for the Apocalypse bike. All right, I'm feeling it for that. I think it could be pretty darn cool. Here's this beauty. Got it set up. I got the side cover on it just because it's fun. And we got the air boxes are inside. Air filters are in. Air boxes are in. Tank is now full of evaporust, doing one last little clean on that. We've got a whole other box of parts here. Common motor shipment came in, so we can go through some of that. I think some of the parts got mixed together, but we'll go through all that as well. But man, I'm excited to dive into this and let's see what I've got, because, you know, I don't have enough parts. I have not accumulated enough parts. That blue bin, this blue bin right there, that is pretty much the entire 1968 CB350. Frame is out in the garage, but everything, the fenders, the seat, the wheels on the left there, that's all there. So yeah, got parts, and now I got more parts. And then kind of the next phase of things, we do have the 350 motor that's going in the Apocalypse bike. We've got that down in the shop, and we can start tearing into that and cleaning it up, because it's got to go inside that. And we're going to get close. And the cool thing is, on that bike, apparently that bike ran, and the motor's free in it, which is awesome. So hopefully it's not going to be a problem. Roger, good result on the parts. You're going to be the CB350 parts baron soon. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just kind of keeps finding me. Luckily, Tula Tom gave me the heads up on that. I'm polishing up some gauges to customize my mini bike. Bought another another one for parts. Okay, cool. I'm telling you, these mini bikes kind of have my attention. I'm keeping my eyes out for one. It'd be fun to find one, or like maybe one of the 70s, I think they were called. Get one of those. You know, Brian, I don't know if it's a 77. I don't know. My weakness is that I really only know 350s. I really only know CL350s, which kind of takes me into maybe, you know, generally the 360s and stuff. But yeah, I really don't know. So that's a mystery. I'm going to have to figure that out. Check the carbs for the part numbers. Yeah, Roger. Yep, we'll dig into that. We'll try to figure out what the hell those are. Either way, might be something I could throw up on eBay or something if I don't need them. If I can't use them, why have them laying around? Somebody might as well be using them. Brian, is it possible to replace the cylinder sleeves, or does that whole middle housing have to be replaced? Cylinder sleeves for what? Elaborate, Brian. I'm not sure if I'm following. I might not be remembering what the hell I was talking about. It's Thursday. It's been a week. Yeah, it definitely feels like kind of a newer bike to me. These other parts that we've got here, they feel like a newer bike for sure. Guys, thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate it, man. It's so fun, man. The Keep On Wrenching community group on Facebook has been a blast, and we've been doing a lot of cool stuff over there. So if you haven't joined that yet, please join the Keep On Wrenching community group. And the other thing is check out keeponwrenching.com and sign up for that e-newsletter if you haven't done that yet. So I'm working through that process of getting kind of a monthly newsletter going out. And man, I'm bouncing around a ton of ideas. I'm just trying to make it the most useful newsletter that would be compelling. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit sleepy tonight, so I've got a cup of coffee. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a drink of coffee. Ooh. And then I do have myself a Two-Hearted Ale in my hand, because it wouldn't be right if we're wrenching down in the shop on a live stream if I didn't have a beer in my hand. So cheers, everybody, if you got a drink, or if it's morning where you are. I mean, still have a drink. It's COVID. Sorry, bud. I'm not up on my terms. So on the 350 motor, basically break into two. Top pieces with the fins, yeah. The middle section has the cylinder tubes, yeah. You would have to get that, trying to hone it, or you would have to get it rebored. And you'd have to, that's not something you can do yourself unless you're a machinist or something. I think I know what you're talking about, those cylinder tubes. It's like a hard cased metal. I'm trying to see if I've got, nah, I don't have one just laying around here. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be something if I could just go grab one right off the shelf? But I haven't broke into that engine yet. But yeah. Any parts will find a home. Think of them as the start of a new reel build. Yeah, I mean, it could lead me in a direction too. If I leave stuff on the shelf long enough, it might be like, oh, well, now this is off a CR650 or what. I mean, I don't even know. Again, I only know CBs and CLs, so It's all good. Definitely not a machinist. Yeah, neither am I. So you don't want to do, like, I don't know, are they all scratched up? Are they all pitted up? What's going on with them? You can get a hone and deal with that. Let me grab my hone. I'll show you that. I did some videos on that. You know, if they're just kind of scored up lightly, you can go get yourself a cylinder hone like this and smooth those buggers out. Basically just oil and a rotary drill, and you can hone those things out. Maybe try that first, but I don't know if you've got like some real deep scratches or something like that. Yeah, that could be problematic, and that could be a huge headache, man. One of the videos that I'm actually working on putting together is one where I'm talking about things to look out for if you're buying kind of your first bike. You know, for new people, like me, I kind of got the bug. I picked up a 70 CB. I lucked out on that first one. It was the perfect one to start with. And then the 72 was a complete basket case. And I just want to go through kind of things to look for because, guys, in the last 2 bikes that I've bought, it was really crazy. It wasn't an issue on my first 2 bikes, but my last 2 bikes that I bought, both of the frames are cracked. The 68 CB sadly has a crack on the bottom tube on the frame, and that is, from what it looks like, and this on both of those frames, is that water got down inside of those frames. What I think happened is it froze, and it like kind of popped out the bottom rail on the frame. It was kind of like, I should show some pictures of it, and I need to get some better opinions on it, but it's this bottom rail on the frame. It like cracks out right here. It just splits. That's what it's doing. So like that's one thing to be looking out for, because now I've got to go find a welder, and I got to be able to figure out, you know, how are they salvageable? I think they are, but they're pretty rusty. You know, they're pretty rusty, and they cracked, and then they rusted, and then there's this, and your frame's pretty damn important. So I'm 2 for 4 on frames without cracks. So that's one thing you definitely want to be watching. Brian, I was asking because they're pitted on the very top. Cylinder was rusted at the top. I soaked it in PB Blaster, broke all the rust-free, found pits. I would try hone it first. You know, try get a hone and hone it and see if you can clear that stuff out. That's what I would do. Try that first, man. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than having to rebore, because then if you rebore, you're probably going to have to do new pistons, and you have to do new rings. You're going to have to do all this stuff. You probably should do the rings anyway since you're in there, but you know what I mean. I mean, it could just like kind of just cascade upon itself, trying to keep that stuff going. All right, let's unpack some parts. I'm kind of curious. Let me hop over to this camera, and let's take a look at some parts. Hopefully you guys got enough light. You guys should have pretty good light, and I can position my bin just a little bit better. Brian, I've been eyeballing a welder myself. Buying the CL $100 has got me wanting to get real creative. I'll try the hone. Yeah, try that. You can extract the cylinder linings by putting the barrels in an oven to expand the barrel from the lining and press them out. Jesus, Roger, thanks for being in the group. I still think I would try to hone that first and see what you could get, because, I mean, putting those back in, that seems miserable. Need to get a micrometer and the spring-loaded gauge to check the size and see if it's salvageable. Yeah, totally. Follow the manual. It's all in the manual. You know, just for the hell of it, I might try drive out those things and see what happens. But that actually sounds terrifying. So I see this a lot, which is really crazy. It's a little bit of a red flag. But I see a lot of these chopped up frames, which is pretty crazy. What does this say? CL350. Oh, this is an old one. Serial number starts with a freaking 1. We'll have to look that up online and see what's going on with that. But let's dive in, guys. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Roger, I would have never have imagined that you could even do that. Yeah, you can press a good set together. Well, I guess there's more videos to make, man. I guess there's more videos to make. That certainly didn't look like something that I would would care to dive into. There we go. Got you a little bit more room so you can kind of see inside the box with me. First things first, a fully intact battery box. Hinge is good, a little dirty on the inside. Somebody got a little bit creative with this one though. Somebody got a little creative and they painted it. It almost looks like a copper, or kind of a light copper color, but it is complete. It's not rusted through. It's in great shape. That's a win. That's a win. Ooh, I've been talking to somebody on Facebook about possibly needing a hinge or a latch for a early pre-70 CB for their saddle. So bam, there it is. Got one of those. That's good to see. This is awesome. I'm gonna actually grab some gloves. Just put my gloves on so my hands don't get all dirty, so I don't look like a complete animal while I'm doing this stuff. Roger, blah, blah. Okay, another set with good linings but broken. Find you can press a good set together. That's insane. I mean, you would have to have some sort of a hell of a press or rig something up, I would think. I'll have to Google that. I've never seen anybody do that. Roger, no, you heat the now empty barrel and press a cold liner in. It contracts around the lining on cooling. All right, that'll just be, that's for another day, guys. You're getting too deep for me. Ooh, look at this. All right, we got an engine top cover right here. Somebody spray painted it silver. I have to get the damn acetone out on that, but okay, we got that. I'm assuming that there's a full engine here based on how heavy, based on how freaking heavy some of this stuff was when I was carrying it down. What do we got in here? Somebody tried to label it. Oh, ball bearings. We just got a ton of ball bearings there. Somebody saved the ball bearings. Science. Oh, the most miserable part of rebuilding the top end. This damn gasket. Looks like so. You know what? This might have been the breaking point on this guy's project, to be quite honest, because it looked like he started getting at this gasket, guys, and I think he quit. That might have been the breaking point. This might be it. That might have been absolutely it. All right, somebody got a little creative with their covers here. So they spray painted this black. So while we got a cover, we can clean that up on the polishing wheel real easy. That's good to have. All the corners are in really good shape on it. It's not all bent to hell, so that's good to see. It's awesome. Okay, there we go. There's our cam box. Nothing crazy. Yeah, look at this. It's like oddball. It's like black and white. Somebody was really going for it on this. But these are gold. I mean, shoot, what are these selling for? $5, $10 on Common Motor or other similar websites. I mean, I got a few extra ones. This one's gnarled up just a little bit. But that's all good. Maybe there's a fourth one laying in here someplace. Okay, well, there's kind of the top end sitting there like that. That's fun. What else we got? Side cover for something. Anybody recognize this? Looks like a rotor cover off of something. Trying to see if there's a number or anything on this thing. Yeah, I don't see any numbers or anything on here. Definitely pretty. I don't think it's the same size as a CB. Maybe it is. No, it's got like, no, it's actually got, doesn't even feel quite flat. Quite interesting. Here's another unknown part. I'm going to make a bin actually just for my unknowns. I think I'm going to need to do that. Here's something. Looks like it's in one piece. It almost looks like a chain guard of some kind. Feel free to chime in if you're recognizing any of this stuff. Standard hydraulic press will pop one out. Nice. It's going to be anodized blue. That could be kind of cool. That could be kind of cool, man. Looks like some kind of a guard to something. Hell, it actually looks like it came off a grinder or something. Who knows? That goes into the unknown bin. This is going to go into the unknown bin until somebody tells me what the hell that is. What do we got here? Ooh, these are some shiny things in here. Again, I have no idea what's in these boxes. I have no idea what I'm getting here. Whoa, okay, so there's 4 gaskets. Whoa, check this out. What in the world? Did somebody plan? Am I going to start finding some new parts in here? Look at this. Are these, and do these screw into here? See if they fit there. Maybe they ordered the wrong ones and they didn't fit. Yeah, they don't fit on that. I don't know what these are. There are 4 of them though. Pretty damn cool. And they do have little gaskets. So I do have 4 little gaskets for these. What the hell are these for? These got to be valve covers. If there's 4 of them, it's got to be. It would have to be, right? That's what I'm going with until I do a little bit more investigation. But I'm not going to be able to use these right now. So let's get rid of them. Let's put them in the box of unknowns. Roger, check out Alan at Millyard channel. He shows how to restore liners using a barbecue. Of course he does. Yeah, why are there 4 of them though? Why would you need 4 oil drain plugs? The hell is this? I think this is going to be a hand switch. Man, these Ziploc bags are hard to open up with a glove on. Yeah, why, they got to be some sort of fancy aftermarket valve cover. All right. This could be kind of interesting. Let's see how many parts fall on the ground. If these are complete, this is a win. We got a switch. An old gray switch, too. No, it's a black switch. Okay, all wired. Don't see anything. Everything looks kind of normal in here. Brake lever's not broken. That's a switch. It needs some bolts. So that's one switch. That is definitely off a CB, so that's good. And I think there's another one in here. Oof. These have been hiding in these bags a long time. This one, the wiring's been cut. Take a look at that. That's a bummer. Actually, we've got 2 different sides here going on. So these are just random. So I'm wondering if somebody was trying to make a set. So here, this one's broke. This throttle thing will come right out of there. Bam, that's all shattered up. That's no good. So that's probably junk, but maybe we'll find the other half of this one somewhere. Oh, I suppose I could put it back in the bag, keep it somewhat organized, right? Help me out a little bit later. I'll do that. One more Ziploc bag, then I can put my hey, this one's labeled. This one's actually labeled really, really well. I don't know if you can see that on camera. CB350 18-inch rear. And what we got here, a set of spokes. These are pretty crusty though. These ones would need to be bathed in evapor rust for sure, but there's a full set of rear spokes. Probably off of those wheels that we're seeing down there. I don't see any other Ziploc bags, so I can go ahead and do this again. Rocker valve covers. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I meant, like valve covers, so you unscrew those. They're fancy, but they don't fit a CB350, so there's a mystery bike. There's a mystery bike that's mixed into this thing. Who knows? Who knows? Could be. There's something due any day. Let's see. What else do we got? Here, let's okay, well, somebody just got frustrated. Okay. This is somebody who was very frustrated with their build and they gave up. And this is why I'll tell you later how much I paid for all these parts after we see what's here. But, you know, this rear brake pedal can be a real pain in the butt to get off, right? It looks like they just took a Sawzall and just like, screw it, got rid of it. So there's not much we can do with this until I get my welding degree. This is going to go into the junk pile. Going to need a junk box. You know, it amazes me sometimes is, you know, how, you know, patience, guys, patience. That could have been a perfectly good brake pedal. That could have been a beautiful, beautiful thing. Roger, definitely valve cover. I agree. Oh my God. Look at this orange wire. This is such a great find. Junk box. All right. Wiring looks pristine. But this is all good. I mean, you could always use extra wire. This, again, this is not off a CB350 at all. There is a mystery bike in this box. The guy was trying to tell me that it was a 750, but I did some initial research because when I saw how big that rear wheel was, I was like, God, how big's the front wheel on a 750? And they're not that big. Ooh, little home job, little splicer. Somebody's been doing some work there. But yeah, okay. So yeah, there was some custom wiring. Let's call it custom wiring. But we do have a light socket and stuff. This wiring stuff, I will hold on to this. This is all useful. All the bullet connectors, you can clean all that stuff up, use it again. So I'll just go ahead and drop that into my other bucket. What we got here? Who the hell knows what the hell this plugs into? It's a 3-wire. These are not typical Honda colors that I see. So, yeah, whatever. That goes into the mystery bucket. What we got here, let's pull on this a little bit. Looks like we've got a clutch cable that has been cutted. So that goes into the garbage. Sorry, no valuable... Nothing, no usable parts on that I can really see. I mean, maybe the rubber, maybe these two nuts could come off of here, but this rubber's not going to really be useful, is it? It could be. No, it's all, look how weird that's all melted and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I got to get a little ruthless with some parts, right? Once in a while. I don't think that's worth anything. What's this? What the hell is this? I would guess that it's some sort of a seat mount. I don't know. This is turning into a little bit of a mystery box, this one. I have no idea what this is. No idea. There's spacers and little things in here. It doesn't rotate. It's welded solid. Looks like it takes something, a big nut on the side here. See that? I have no idea what this is. If you know what this is in the chat, please let me know. I'm going to put it into the unknown bucket. We got a lot of stuff going into the unknown bucket right now. Hey, I love this. Look at this. Points cover. This is fantastic. Or not points cover. This is your tacho cover. I was missing one of these on my CB350, and I had to pay. I think it ended up being like 25 bucks on freaking eBay to get it shipped over. This one's in really great shape. This will clean up. This will clean up like nothing. So that's a win. Really good cover on that. And if you look at the Apocalypse bike, covers on that are shot. All right, let's get this little bucket out of the way. Let's keep working here. All right, this will be a good indicator, I think, of what kind of bike I'm dealing with here. Here's a rectifier of some kind. It's definitely later. Definitely later, for sure. So, but again, patience, guys. Man, don't just go cut the wires off everything. You know, relax. Anybody recognize that? Anybody recognize what the hell that actually is? It's a small one. It's a teeny tiny one. I'll put that back into the unknown bin. The unknown bin is getting pretty damn full tonight. Ooh. Oh. Baroque. Gas tank mount. Baroque. That'll go in the junk. Don't think I'm going to be able to save that one. Maybe. Who knows? Now, I don't really... Ooh, okay. Yeah, so I don't really throw everything away. Like it's not going into the dump. It just kind of goes... I have separate bins for just junk parts that... Who knows? One day I'm going to do it, but this is what I got a little excited about. Look at how good. This is in fantastic shape. This could definitely be used on the Apocalypse bike because I've got one in kind of sad shape. This is in perfect condition, guys. There's not a single bit of pitting on this, and the chrome is in beautiful shape. Look at that. This is a win. This is a huge win. This is definitely off a CB or a CL. We can use that. Man, this is the best shape one I have literally ever seen. Yeah, voltage regulator or rectifier. It looks, I would say it was a rectifier. Let me go back to that. I'd say it's a rectifier because it's got the fins in it. Because the regulator is usually, well, here's a regulator right here on the bottom of this battery box. I think it could be a combo. I have no idea. That's why I'm asking. So I'm asking, what is this off of? Man, we got to figure out what this mystery bike is that I have, because I got all these CBCL parts, but there's a mystery bike kind of mixed in. So we're going to figure it out. Somebody's going to recognize this and be like, dude, that's this. That's off of this. The people are going to know. We're going to see some parts coming up where we're going to know. All right, we got one battery box. What kind of shape is this battery box in? One, this is not a CB CL350 battery box. This is different. It's got flat tube, and it looks like it mounts from the bottom. So look at this. So this one's very different as well. Man, I'm going to have to be hitting CMSNL trying to figure out what this is. So here's a battery box for another mystery bike. Yeah, 3 bolts bolted up. Looks like probably bolted up into the frame. This is going to be kind of a fun little mystery. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. Could be kind of fun. Now this is definitely off a CB or a CL, all right? This one has been cut. So again, I'm almost following this journey that somebody was going on, man. They got frustrated because those 2 screws that hold this thing to the frame are JIS, and they do not come out. They do not come out easily. You got to drill them out. I've done it many times now, having to drill those out. And what do? They just cut them off. This is definitely cut. Rusty, mostly intact, but you know, we'd have to fix this somehow. Now I do have another rusted out battery box that, you know, once I get my welding kind of figured out, we could fix that. Then we've got a regulator hanging out there, so I'll have to detach some of that later on and save that part, check that part, make sure that it's working. Man, we have hardly even scratched the surface on this stuff. All right, CB350, K2, K3, blah, blah, blah. Complete set. Oh, boy. Are these used gaskets or are these new gaskets? How awesome would it be if they were new gaskets? This one looks slightly used. Ooh, but there are some new gaskets in here for sure. This is usable stuff. This is 350 stuff as indicated on the label. This one looks pretty new. We've got an, oh, this is a good one. You need this on your oil service. Let's see, is this one in good shape? Yeah, we got some extra gaskets, guys. That's actually a win. I mean, I just got a like an oil change kit from Common Motor, and I think it was 20 bucks. You know, and it looks like everything that I would possibly need in there. And Vesra, I think is what it is. I see these guys in the forums a lot. So, hey, that's a win. Honda, made in Japan. Gotta love that. Tim, could it be an electronic piece with a heat sink built in? Totally could be. It could be anything, Tim. I have no idea what it is. Maybe the connection plug was no good, so they chopped it off. Yeah, I mean, anything is possible. To me, right now, though, this kind of feels like a bit of a hack job. Just kind of based on the wire. Like we're seeing, we're maybe on chapter 1 of our journey tonight of diving in here to see what's going on. I wonder if I can find a way to tilt this up for you guys a little bit. Let me find like a book or so. Ooh, let's grab my trusty thing. Let's tilt this up so you guys can see inside the box with me just a little bit better. What else we got? This is something really big. Okay, this is a bigger wire insulator. Definitely not off a CB350 or anything. So we'll put that in the unknown box. Here's a Kickstarter with a real meaty kick on it. Real meaty. I mean, it could go on a 350, but I don't recall seeing quite that thick of a rubber grip on that. So I'm going to put that in the unknown. I mean, I haven't seen all the 350s, but I have a generally good idea. So so here we go. Here's the thick grip. So that's a match set, probably very similar styling. Here is a shifting lever. In great shape, though. In great shape. The chrome is in really good shape. Feeling really good about that. A little bit of rust on the backside here, but that's not bad. Exhaust flange in the little bucket. Damn right, there's an exhaust flange in the little bucket. I'm going to go ahead and put the Kickstarter down into the unknown bucket. I'm going to need a bigger unknown bucket. Now here's your rectifier. Here's what a CB350 rectifier looks like. So that's kind of why I was looking at, where the hell did I put it? That's what I was thinking. Maybe it was just an improved version of this. So that's why I was kind of leaning rectifier on that, because look at the kind of the heat sink on this. And this is an old one. And I have seen newer ones, and they remind me of something like this. You know, so, okay, here's a rectifier. We'll have to test it, of course, to do that. Man, this is a puzzle mat. I'm going to have to see if there is a little number on the back. There is a little number. We might have to hit up the Google machine here in a little while and just go and see, but that's normal. I think I have about 10 of those now. What else do we got? All right, a really good gas tank cap. 71, 72. It's got the springy in it. It's in good shape. The chrome is in great shape on this. Definitely worth holding on to. Hey, we got a throttle sleeve. And here's what you want to be looking for on these throttle sleeves is just make sure that none of these tabs are broken off. We've got a few of these with the tabs that are broken off. This one's in good shape. That is definitely off a CB350 because it's got the single pull with the 2 lines at the end. So that's good to have on hand. See a couple real unique parts that you guys might be able to help me with here in a little while. Let's get this little bucket out of here and start going. Okay, real fancy foot peg. Look at this. Look at how fancy that is. Ooh, God, is there another one? There's another one in here. I got 2 of them. I wonder if those could be adapted to be rear foot pegs or what the hell that is. That seems like aftermarket to me. But these are in good shape. These are, I don't know. I wouldn't say that these are probably even used. Engine to wiring loom connection. Yeah, that big rubber piece. Yep. What's the number? Hey, Brian, you want to look that up for us real quick? Let me see if I can see the number on this thing. Oh boy. All right. So life hack as your eyes start to fail you. I have found that we can just go like this. Ooh, I might have a lead here too in my phone as far as what's going on. But what I like to do is take my iPhone. Let's take a little picture of this. Sometimes turning the flash on helps. I hate how iPhone has like totally hidden the flash options. It's very, very, very annoying. Let's see if I can. Be nice to have a little tripod, but then you can just go into your photos and see. It's too dark. We'll get to it later. We're gonna figure out this thing. But then somebody just texted me. Somebody who's watching the stream. Dan the man. No, totally unrelated. All right, what we got here? Oh man, we got a piece of black tube. Oh man, you cannot find this black tube anywhere today. This is at least $50 on eBay. I'm going in the junk bin. Okay, we got exhaust flanges. We got 1. Can we have 4? If we got 4, this is really cool. What the hell is this? So here's another piece of aluminum. This is some sort of a fork assembly. Kind of splits apart like this. Man, what the hell's going on? There's a lot of mystery parts going on here. Yeah, my life is complete. Rubber hose. Mystery bin. Who knows? Looks like we got a tack cover, or a tack cable here. This actually looks to be complete, and it rotates. Rotates, and it is free. It's a little bit cracked. A little bit cracked. But hey, as they say, better than a kick in the ass, right? In a pinch, if you really needed your tack. All right, here we've got these. Now a couple different variants. Look at this now. We got a square one and a round one, rear foot pegs. Just kind of hanging out there. Hey, Les. Welcome to the stream, man. We are unboxing the gold mine of parts, man, that I ran across this week. Thanks to Tula Tom. Hope Tula gets to join us tonight because y'all can say, hey, man, way to help Brian out. Not sure what these brackets are for, but this does appear, this one appears to be a CB350 foot peg locked onto something. This is like a round one, though. Man, so many mysteries. Throw half of that into the unknown bin. We'll do that. How's Les been doing? What you been working on? Collets, not flanges. Okay, I'll work on that one. Ooh, rear seat hinge. So we got a full set here. We got a perfect, whoops, full set. We've got the front latch, and we got the rear hinge. That's perfect. I think I know somebody who might actually need these. And need them in a bad way. Ooh, here we go. Reflector. Oh, could there be a little small baby reflector? This is that small round reflector. Be sweet if there was one of these in here. But these rubbers are good. Rubber's good to find. I always like restoring those old parts. What else do we got? All right, well, here's clutch plates right here. So I'm thinking that there is a complete motor here. I think that there is a complete motor. Fork brace on the fork. John, thanks so much, man. Perfect. Verbiage is not my strong suit for motorcycles. No, this is just that thingy that holds the plates. This is that thingy that holds the plates. So this is CB350, or this is a Honda Twin for sure. I've seen one of these before, and we'll have to deal with it appropriately, I guess. I'm going to have to just start putting this stuff over in this box. All right, maybe, hey, can we identify this horn? Maybe this could be a lead for the mystery bike. The mystery bike with that weird rectifier that we're dealing with. And that, here's a horn. Okay, there is a number on this that I might be able to read. 12 volt. (8A) 105 dB. 8A 105 dB or 5. Oh man, it's so hard. Looks like a B to me. But yeah, what's going on with that? Mystery part box. Goes back in there. What the hell are these? Patent. I have no idea. No freaking clue. There is a Allen head top on this. I have no idea. Smooth. It doesn't look like they go on anything. Mystery box. Oh, here we go. More pegs. More pegs. See if we got some match sets here. Oh, we got plenty of pegs. There's 3 more. Here's another one. Ooh, this is a good one, though. This is a CL one. You can tell by the hinge on this, a little bit different. So this is kind of your standard peg. This one goes on the exhaust side. So that's good. We got a CL peg. That's good. Got another peg there. And another broken battery mount. Another broken battery mount, man. Look at that. Junk. Throw that in there. All right, we got, let's see, yeah, we got a set of these, so that's good. Bam. Those are definitely off of CB350, CL350. So we got those. That's good. That's good. And we're getting down. This is box 1 of 3. And then we got these buckets down here to go through yet, too. All right, here's a reflector. A little bit, again, this one's different. This is part of that mystery box again. Trying to figure this stuff out. 105 decibels. Yeah, you're right. Yep, that's what that is. 100%. 105 decibels. Yeah, I'm going to have to track down some part numbers for sure to try and figure this stuff out. It's this broken cable. Oh, here's that cut throttle cable. You can see it's got the adjuster on there. Junk. Here's another cut cable. Yeah, man, somebody just went to town, just cutting through this thing. It's weird, weird. All right, well, here is the CB350 wiring harness. This is that insulator there. That's the right size, so that's legit. All right, so a little bit different lens here. This is definitely different. So this is coming off of that mystery bike. It's got a way more steep slope on it. So can you identify this signal light? Let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know. It'd be awesome if I could figure out what it was. Okay, here's a main axle bolt for, or a swing arm bolt for CB350. And we've got, it's a little bit different than I've seen. Looks like a front axle bolt off of something, but this is not off of CB350 that I've worked on before. So that's a little bit different. This one can go in the mystery box. That one I believe is off of 350 for sure. We've got a spring for one of our stands. Got our oil sling. Got an oil sling off of 350. That's hanging out here. So we know what that is. Spring's kind of kinked up. That kind of sucks. Hate that when that happens. Got some adjusters. Oh, another, hey, we got a match set of reflectors. That's kind of nice. That's nice to have the pair at least. Like again, as we go through these totes, I think we're gonna find everything for one of these bikes. I'm not sure what it is. All right, so we got a set of these, set of adjusters. That's great. Another freaking regulator. How many damn regulators do I have? Center stand spring. We got one of those. That's good. I bent one out of whack that I had to buy another one. That was not cheap. Some sort of an exhaust flange. Another kind of spring. Long freaking bolt. Bunch of odds and ends stuff. Not a lot of CB that I'm seeing in here. Some kind of an adjuster. So this is important. Hey, this could be another identifier part, man. Do anybody recognize where the hell this, what kind of bike is this off of? Somebody took the time to wire tie this piece onto here. Looks like some kind of a brake actuator arm to me, but I could be wrong. I'm just trying to figure out what is this mystery bike that is in this box. So here's one exhaust collet, but I only see one. So that's kind of a bummer. And, oh my God, is this in one piece? Please be in one piece. Please be in one piece. Yes. Yes. Oh my God, this is great. So this is fantastic, guys, because I thought that I had a battery strap for the Apocalypse bike. Found out mine was a little bit too long. It wasn't going to work. And what do we got here? We got ourselves a usable, how awesome is that? Battery strap. So it needs a little bit of reconditioning. All right, let's take a look here. It's a little bit, it's a little cracked right here, but we can fix that, okay? This is totally usable. It's gonna be totally fine. That is a win. That's a win in my book for sure. So we got our battery strap because the Apocalypse bike didn't have one. I had a long, narrow one, and I didn't really know if that was gonna fit or what was going on there. So that's a huge, I love it. I love it when you find the parts that you actually need. All right, man. we're cruising through this stream. This is, I don't know, I'm having fun. I hope you guys are having fun just kind of exploring some of these parts, not taking anything too seriously tonight, just kind of chilling. Sliding into Friday, if you will. This makes me very happy. That makes me very, very happy. Let's go back to the box. What have you guys been working on? What do you guys got going on in your shops? Here's another deal. Here's a fuse box. Somebody's got to freaking recognize this. Somebody's got to recognize some of these parts, man. Turn signal housing. Looks like a rear signal housing on a 77 CB350. All right. We're going to start there because the guy did say 750 several times. But with not everything else around, it was really, oh, nice. Got the other rubber for the small reflector. I have one small reflector, so it would be cool to find one more so I have a perfect match set. This is a lot of odds and ends, a lot of nuts and bolts, and a lot of dust. And a lot of dust. So that's one. All right, let's go to the bucket. Let's give you guys a little bit different down view here. This is going to be, man, this is an arduous task. Here's that damn thing. Anybody, we got some viewers here. What is this part? Or more importantly, what does it come off of? Okay, I'm going to leave that one out because that's a mystery part. All right, we've got a cam chain. Yay, I guess. Means there's no, we got to do that. All right, so we got housing for our points. We got a points housing side cover, so that's good. Got one of those. Another really good gas cap. Chrome is in really great shape. Fantastic. Here's that flange. Ooh. Okay, so these long collets, exhaust collets, are an indicator that this is off an older CB. I don't know if I've shown you guys that before, but there is a pretty significant difference. In, I believe, 71, they changed the exhaust to a little bit thicker, more heavy-duty connection, and the earlier ones had these long collets, okay? So we got two of those. It'd be sweet if we find two more. Here's the other side, taco housing. Taco housing's hanging out right there. That's awesome. Awesome. 77 looks more conical. Yeah, man, this is going to be the mystery. I think it'll be kind of fun. Figure out what the hell's going on here. Okay, so here we go. These are all for the top end. Right here. Got all four of these. That's good. Okay, here's one more shorty. One more shorty collet. All right. One more collet there. Okay, got another one of these. That's good. All right, so this is all top end. And it looks like we have a couple different variants. Oh, nice, another one, another shorty. If I could find two more of those long ones, man, I would be really, really, really pleased. All right, so somebody was pulling some pistons. Got our top nut. Got another one of these. There's some good stuff in here, guys. Definitely some good stuff. Feeling good about that. And, ooh, okay, we got 2 points housings. And we've got our advanced unit in here as well. Kind of tough for you guys to see. Here, let me see if I can open this up. So we've got 2 sets of points down in here. And we do have that advanced unit. This one's real dirty, though. But we got one. And you know what? There's 1, 2, 3. I see 3 point sets in there. So that's good. Here's another one. Here's another one. Another one. Another mystery part, another rectifier, it looks like to me. I mean, that's what I'm guessing it is. I don't know when they switched over to like a combo unit or they ever did that, but there's another one, another mystery part. That'll be a good part just to look up. I have no idea what the hell this is. This is actually really heavy. This could be another identifier. Is this a hydraulic for front disc brake? Absolutely, that is what this is. This is a front. This is a caliper, I believe, for a front disc brake. I have never seen one, but that is what I'm assuming. This must be the hydraulic. Here's the pad. That's my guess. Am I right on that? I'm pretty sure this is a hydraulic front. Don't know how it goes together. I mean, it's all crusty. It looks like it should. Yeah, it goes together like that. That's what it looks like to me, especially with the bolt placement. I'm just guessing on that, but pretty sure that this is a front disc caliper. Brian, have a great night, man. Thanks for staying, and thanks for contributing. Go Packers. Oh, Brian, you should not have said that. Skol Vikes, we'll see you in the playoffs. We'll see you in the playoffs. We'll beat you just like we beat you once already. Anyway, have a good night, Brian. All in fun. Another housing cover, man. Again, this is great. This is fantastic to see this. So this is our point side. So we've got there's not a ding in that. We've got a matched set of these. Again, I remember paying like 25 bucks to get a replacement. So that's 50 bucks right there, minus everything else that we're dealing with here tonight. Got a couple of these. Like these intakes, they're, you know, I don't know. I'm really hesitant about these. I had a real problem with my 70 on these, so I usually just buy new ones for all that. Yeah, Brian, it's all good. It's all in fun. At least we have football this year. Okay, so this is all just a bunch of top-end parts. That's what I'm seeing in here. So I've got my engine mounts. These rubber pieces are really key to have. That's really good. Frank just jumped off the stream at brake caliper. Looks to be half missing on pads. Okay, Frank, cool. But we're on track. We know what that is, at least. That can go in the mystery bucket. But we're trying to identify the mystery bike. That's what we're trying to do, because I got a bunch of CB parts, and I got through a bunch of other parts in there, and I have no idea what they're for. So we got these rubber boots. We got an engine. We got both sides of the engine bracket. We got our oil. Check oil. Ooh, and nuts and bolts galore. Here's all of our rockers. We got one more? Here's a cam chain tensioner. Wow, look at how wore that is. Can you see how wore that is? It's a real bummer that those parts are so expensive. I wish that these were still matched up. There should be one more rocker in here. Here's a couple of springs for some carburetors. Oh, come on, there's got to, ooh, seat lock. Seat lock with the lock almost drilled out of it. Interesting. Here's our last rocker. So we got our rocker and all of our pins. So that's great to see. It's crazy how you just like recognize all these parts as we're going through this stuff. John, having fun. I've built a few old Hondas, 88 Honda Radian, 66 Honda CT90, also a 78 CT90. Yeah, dude, this is just fun stuff, right? Just I had a parts haul this week, and just kind of going through it. Here's our front brake, drum brake spring. So we got one of those if we ever need one. There's a bunch of miscellaneous rubber in here. A ton of bolts. A ton of bolts and another mystery part for sure. Oh, seat lock. Oh, this will be perfect. I need one for the Apocalypse bike. Okay, what the hell did I do with that? What the hell did I do with it? I think this will work. I think this will actually work on the Apocalypse bike. We will double check that. But I might be making out really, really well here. Finding a few odds and ends that we need to keep this going. So, let me go over here. So we got the seat lock right here. So this actually gets bolted onto the frame. I don't really care if it locks or not. I mean, my bikes aren't really unattended or anything, but look at that. Just all taken apart. Scott, 73 CL350 K5. Is that what you're working on? Or is that what this lock is from? I think this lock is going to work. I'm feeling confident because this will bolt right to the seat that I ordered, which hopefully will be here next week. I'm super excited. So between that and getting myself a battery strap, I'm ahead of the game here. I'm feeling real good about things so far because it's given me progress on the Apocalypse bike. Nuts and bolts, rear wheel parts. Yeah, just a lot of useful nuts and bolts in here. Yeah, and little, you know, rubber pieces and things like that we're gonna need. So, yeah, some of this is really solid. Oop, here's those. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of put all this back in here. I'm gonna have to go through all of this stuff, but it is good to kind of see what we're working with here. Some good stuff. Some of this stuff I'm gonna leave out. Like one of these gas caps, I might actually put that on the Apocalypse bike because the other ones are looking kind of ratty. I think I got somebody who's going to need these, so I'm going to take those, set those aside. And really, if you saw something that you need that I don't need, just let me know. Yeah, John, solid state replacement rectifier. I'm glad I was right on the rectifier part. This might be the best part of them all. This damn thing is minty. Minty. It is almost brand new looking. And these things, I have no idea what I'll ever do with that stuff, but, you know, whatever. These long ones, I hope I find the other match. I hope I find the other set of these. That would be huge. That'd be huge. And let's kind of just clean this up and let's get another box over here. I think that's kind of where I'm at. I'm going to put this in a really safe spot, though, because this will be going on to the Apocalypse bike. This is fun. I should just buy a bike every week, and then I could just do this all the time, because I am thoroughly enjoying myself. Not thinking too hard. I'm just kind of rolling with it. See what kind of treasures we find. Just going to keep throwing some of this in there. I'm going to have to go through all this stuff again anyway. Those points, that could be a win. Leave those mystery pieces out. I'm actually going to put these in a safe spot and the battery box because those are pots that I know people pay money for, and I may actually need these. So boom, we're golden there. I know on the 1968, the battery box was completely rusted out. So I need a battery box for that build once we get to it. Let's grab number 2 here. Let's go like this. And this one I was pretty curious about. This one actually got a lot of my attention. Some rectify and some regulate. Ooh, that one's heavier. This one is heavier than it looks. I think that this bin could give us kind of the tip that we're looking for as far as what bike we're actually looking at, because here is a rear light. Let me give you a little bit of elevation here so I can hold this up. So here's a rear light, perfect shape, but with very different connections than what I'm usually seeing. It feels bigger. I'm feeling like this is off of a 750 of some kind for sure. So here's a rear light. I'm going to guess that that's off of a 750 for sure. Either way, I got one. Lenses galore. Now what I was hoping when I saw this, that, ooh, here, this will be another great indicator. Here's a very flat and narrow lens. We got 2 of them. These are bigger than CB ones for sure. This is a CB one though. That's in great shape. Might be able to use this on the Apocalypse bike. That feels like the same size. I'll have to confirm that. Now, ooh, you don't see these very often, a red one. That's an old one. That's an old one. I wonder if there's another red one in here. That would be cool. So a ton of lenses of varying sizes, everything. So that's cool. I'm excited about that. What else we got? Well, we got a ripped up boot. Ooh, a ripped up boot with a hidden surprise. With a hidden surprise. I wonder if I can get that out, but the spring is inside there. Spring is stuck inside the boot, and it's got its collar, and it's got a little bit different collar. It's got a ribbed collar. These boots are definitely way bigger than CB ones. This boot reminds me of my dad's CB350 for sure. My dad had a 750 CB when I was growing up, and I do recall, pretty sure that bad boy had big old boots like this on it. I think that's a 750 front fork spring. That's what I'm guessing. The hell is this? Well, caught a rock in the headlight. That sucks. But here's a pretty different mount. It's a pretty different mount, pretty different style headlight. Looks like it's a gray painted ring. I bet that was chrome at one time. But that's a little bit different. That could be another tip, guys. It's really low profile. Oh my God, the wiring nest inside of this has to be just absolutely miserable. There's a headlight. What else we got? Ooh, full set of gauges. Let's see if they're in good shape. Full set of late gauges with the indicators, with the indicator box on the top. I kind of dig that, man. Looks pretty good. Paint's pretty good on the faces of these gauges. Not too bad. 10,638.9 miles. It was just about to roll over. I wonder if we can find this knob. If we can find that knob, that would be really awesome. Looks like a Yamaha headlight. Okay. D800. Nice to see you too. Hey, Nadeem. Good to see ya. Looks like early 450, not 750 for sure. Okay, good to know. We're trying to track down, you know, what the mystery bike is that's mixed in. And I think, Nadeem, once you see one of these parts coming up, you're gonna know. Guys, welcome Nadeem to the group because dude's a smart guy. He helped me so much on my first restoration. He's an awesome dude. So these are later CB gauges. Guys, you're gonna fall off the chair when I tell you how much I paid for all this stuff. This is pure gold right here. Those look to be in good condition. I should check, make sure. Yeah, and these have the angled, so they're angled gauges back on there. So all the wiring appears to be there. That one might be missing its wiring. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're gonna have to look on that. This looks familiar. Here's a rear brake light. This is definitely off a later model CB350. This is basically the same one that I have on my 72. Same kind of model. Feels about the same. What the hell is in there? Something in there. Is that a dead mouse or something? What the hell is that? There's something in there. We'll discuss. We'll release the plague later. Okay. Somebody tried to make their own handlebars. There's literally a freaking lead pipe bent out to be kind of cafe racer low bars. That's kind of, I mean, hey, you got to try, right? Oh, shocks being 450. Gotcha. If you want pure gold, let me know. Taillight 72 onward, correct. I would agree with that assessment on that light. But yeah, somebody tried. I got a lead pipe in my house now, so that's great. Oh, here, this might be some more. I think lights are kind of defining characteristics of bikes, right? Yes. One of the baby reflectors, one of the really small ones. This is off an early one. This is off an early CB350. Man, I love these little baby reflectors that are there. I now have a full set. I only had one, and now I got two. I am super thrilled to have found that. That is fantastic. And then we got a bunch of different lights. Man, look at these round lights. Totally round. Never seen a light like that, man. Again, if you have seen these pieces, let me know. Here's one. It looks like this is a standard bell for a CB350. This is great to see, but it's got a little different mount. I haven't seen that one before. So that's a little bit different. Another reflector. This one's got a bracket slammed onto it. Man, this is gonna be fun to try and figure out what the hell this is. Yeah, 70, 71 reflectors, right? See, I know my stuff, guys. I know my stuff. I'm educated. I'm getting educated at least. But here's a nice match set of these, and hey, another big reflector. A little bit different rubber. It's a little bit tapered in on the end. It's going to reveal itself, guys. I'm going to actually put this into my toolbox right now because I am so thrilled. I'm just tickled that I found that. I have a bin just with those in there. Which one is it? And I've been holding out, hoping. Yep, there it is. Boom. I got a nice little match set of early reflectors for the next CB project. That's a lot of fun. That's awesome. Yamaha turn signal body. Good to know. Get that Yamaha shit out of here. I'm just kidding. That's a CB550 750 turn signal bracket. Got it. Oh, yep, working on the beard. Got the COVID beard going, guys. Figured what better time to see what we could do here. So cool. We got lights. We got lots of lights. More lights. Let's dive in here. All right. This all smashed to hell. This isn't even round anymore. Not round anymore, but it's not dented. It's a little dented there, but not like contorted out of shape. This one's got a removable bulb. This one's got a removable bulb. So that could also be a little bit of an indicator. That's kind of nifty. I kind of like this. It looks like it would mount right up to a normal headlight. So that's kind of fun. All right. Here's this is a big light. This is a big headlight. I'll have to test these. Hey, we could actually test that tonight because we got some more stuff to look at as well. Headlight bulb. Shouldn't just throw that in a bucket, right? Another one of these weird connection signals. It's crazy that, you know, like this is almost identical to what the Hondas look like. It's just this connector is different. And I've seen this in multiple places. Thanks so much for hanging out on the stream, guys. This is so much fun. It's just like, it's fun to see the chats and be kind of talking through some of this stuff as it's going on. Let me give the box a little bit of a tilt. If you haven't already, be sure to visit keeponwrenching.com and sign up for the newsletter. D800, I want this headlight, Brian. Send me an email. Send me a message on Facebook. We'll work something out, buddy. Just send it to you for all the help that you've provided me over the last couple years, man. Don't remove the bulb. No, it will not mount to a normal bucket. This turn signal is CB750. D800 is lighting up the chat tonight, guys. This is an educational journey. This looks like something out of a clutch bucket for sure. Who knows? It's not off a CB350. That's what I do know. So we'll put that in the mystery bucket. You know, by the end of this, what would be hilarious is if I have all the parts for like a CB350 or something. And it's like, well, let's start putting one of those together. Now this screams to me my dad's CB350. I remember that thing. I've got a picture of it I could bring up. And the big signals on it. I remember it had big signals. It was a 75 CB750. Oh, man. But look at this, guys. This is pure gold. Just light shafts. They're just hanging out in here. This is almost universal. I can use that on any number of builds. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's a huge signal light right there. Man, I'm going to have to be looking at parts numbers. Going to be doing that. Tula Tom's in the house. CB200 rear. Gareth, thank you. Nice. Tula, we're going through all of the parts, man, that you told me about, man. We've been going for about an hour already. Hour and 15 minutes, actually. And we're only through, we're almost through tote 2 of 3 or 4 boxes. Man, there are so many parts here. It's absolutely insane. There's a couple boots. Hey, and the nice thing, guys, is that the chrome rings are here. These are actually hard to find in really good shape, and these look to be in really nice shape. These will actually clean up. These chrome rings, that is fantastic to see these here. So that's a win. That's a win and a half, big time. You guys are gonna fall on your floor when you hear how much I paid for all this stuff. It's absolutely insane. Here we go, another giant spring with a boot, definitely bigger than a 350. Way, way bigger. Tula, it was unbelievable haul. Unbelievable. I swear I just giggled the whole way home. All right, so kind of a unique black signal. It's like that. Man, there's another one in there. They're kind of cool. Kind of liking them. Hey, I recognize these. They actually feel a little bit bigger though. But these are chrome fork ears. They're a little bent up. But look at that. Both the reflectors are on these. How freaking cool is that? They feel a little bit bigger than the CB ones, but I don't know. Yeah, they definitely feel bigger. They feel bigger to me than what they are. But man, with the reflectors, chrome that we know we can clean up, that's good. Hey, it's not junk. It's not junk D800, man. We might find a use. If we find the other one, who knows? Who knows? It might end up on a bike someplace. Okay, here's some. These are definitely CB. Let's see. So these are cut out. Oh, shoot. Oh, ooh. So this shouldn't even be in there. But this is a huge win, guys. Here is that rubber seal for your airbox. These are really hard to find. I think Common Motor has been out of stock of these for a long time. I was looking for them, and I had to really work some magic in order to find those. Man, I would love to find another one. Here's another airbox seal, but this is for a CB350, this round one. Here's kind of an oblong one. This might be another identifier for this mystery bike. It definitely is an airbox seal, but it's in a completely different shape. Up here, this is all CB350 stuff. This all goes in together like this. This is a huge, this is a score, man. I hope I find the other one of this. These were not easy to find at all. Let's see, fork ears are dead off a CB550 76. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see, Amazon special. Yeah, for sure. Or like an eBay cheapo kind of stuff on that signal, for sure. It looks like I mean, it's structurally the same as like an airbox seal. I mean, it's got, you know, the same kind of purpose in its manufacturer, but whatever. We've got it. It's ours. It ain't going anywhere. I'm going to throw that in there. But the CB350 airbox seal, that's a win because those are hard. Ooh, and there's the other one. There's the other fork ear pad or seal or cushion, whatever the hell you want to call it. Fork ears. Oops. Fork ears. Wow. Incredible. You know what? I hope I find the other one. I hope I find the other one. And then here's two more lights. Man, this person was on a light mission. These feel a little bit bigger than CB ones for sure. So yeah, it might be this 550, might be this 550 that I'm dealing with. That guy did say 750 though when he was doing all this. Here's kind of a tapered light. Look, it's way thicker on this end and then it narrows as we kind of go through all of this. Anything special? Oh man, that lone little signal. There's still hope yet. I'm gonna leave it out. I'm gonna leave it out, and just hopefully we find its mate, and we can unite them, and it could be a real love story tonight, and it'd be wonderful. I have no idea what this is. This is some kind of a rubber seal. Looks like out of some forks, someplace to move that through. So many parts. Roger, you're insightful person. For sure. CB, so these are off 450, 71. So it's got to be, the guy didn't say that there were multiple bikes, but he knows that. You want those burgundy fork ears? Again, send me a message. Send me a message. We'll work something out. Vika Chan, 19, not sure why, but my bike came with 8 lights too. I think that they kind of come with a lot of lights because people bust them and scratch up their lights and they end up getting pairs of lights. I mean, I've probably got a dozen lights just laying around here now. It's ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna put these mystery parts over here. This one though, kind of on a mission to find this guy's mate, you know? Like let's get him reunited because it feels so good, right? Yeah, I think, I don't know why people hoard those, but I mean, a lot of times too, like I'm really struggling with, you know, cracked lenses, you know, and I know you buy them, they're usually in a pair, you know, so you got to deal with that. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm doing really good on this so far. I got my latch for my seat, and I got my battery thing there, and yeah, this is fun. Holy crap, I did not think it was going to take this long to unbox these parts, but there's actually a lot here. D800, because it's for front position. I'm not sure what that, I'm moving too fast. There's too much going on. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's move one more box up. Hey, this could actually be the deal here. Came with these. Let me take the camera down and let's take a look at these. Full set of forks. That should be a pretty unique identifier for the type of forks that these are. And looks like they had roller bearings in it. So I might have put those in. I don't know. But then coming down through here. Okay, I just saw one of these seals. I just threw that in the box. And there we go. So that's a full set of forks for something. CB350 1979. All right, I'm going to write all this stuff down. I'm going to go and verify and make sure what this stuff is. Right now it might seem like I've got like 5 different bikes going on, which sucks because I was kind of hoping it might lead me down a little path, but whatever. But that's what these look like, and they're big. They're big. I've got another mystery down here on the side of the table that we can try and decipher as well. But yeah, full set of forks just sitting here, totally complete. And yeah, they actuate, and they should be okay. So yeah, the triple tree is even good shape here too. I think we're good. All right, so D800, you're thinking CB350 1979. All right. Maybe somebody wants one. Here's, on the other hand, this also came with the batch. These are old style, early CB350 forks. You can tell that just by the top bolt here. A little different. So got another set of forks. I noticed something on it when I was carrying it in, though. I think it was just the scratch. What was it? Oh, that was on the 68 when I was messing around with the 68. And maybe these aren't, because now here's another seal up here on the top. That might be CL. I don't know. I'm going to have to find out. And the mystery thickens, guys. The mystery thickens. Maybe I've just ended up with this guy's, you know, last tidbits. Here's kind of the win. I was really excited that the guy had the tank. Tank is there. Somebody put a really nice flaming skull down the side of it. That's pretty cool. Looks like a CL tank to me. And the cool thing is whatever, can't see in there, but it's pretty clean. It's not bad, just a little bit of surface rust. Just a little bit of surface rust. Not like the tank we just cleaned up. The mount feels a little bit longer. This mount right, the mount right here feels a little bit longer than on like a CL. So, but it's definitely a Honda tank. because this is going to slide right into that rubber bushing that I'm sure is pretty common on all of those. But we got a really nice, clean, kind of CL style tank. Yeah, oh yeah, Vicachan. Basically, yeah, there was some parts that came up on Facebook Marketplace, and here's kind of the haul. I kind of got the sense that the guy lost interest in the project and was just kind of cleaning out his garage. So while D800's on here too, I do want to show one specific thing because it could solve the puzzle. But I was excited about this tank. It's in great shape, and I think we'll be able to do something with that. I'm going to go ahead and put this up over on the shelf with the other tanks that I've got. See, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only got five extra tanks right now, so I got room for a few more for sure. Here's what caught my eye. Name this part. This might tell us what this came off. They're the same brand. They're the Kaihen, or however you say that. Carburetors. I'll give you a closer look at these, and somebody's going to know what these came off of. See if I can see a number. Let's see, it looks like a VB on one side. Don't see any numbers on this side. Yeah, but it's there. There you can see it. Kaihen Japan, these are definitely Honda, I would guess. There's got to be a number hiding on them someplace. There's got to be a number. 29A TAH. 29A TAH. Let's see if it says that on the other side anywhere. No. Yeah, 29A. And there's a symbol in the middle. Could be a W. Boy, it's tough to tell. It's a little bit dirty. I think it's just a stamp. I think it's just a sign. And there's a weird notch there. So 29ATAH is what it looks like to me. I'll have to clean that up, but man, can you name those carburetors? Yeah. Look at this nice little adjuster. Gosh, I wish the CB350s had one of those. Oh my God, how convenient is that? Huh. Name that part, guys. Name that part. What the hell is it? This is what I want to really figure out. I want to figure out where the hell these came from. That's a mystery piece. That is a mystery piece. All right, 2 more boxes. This box is falling apart. More mystery pieces to go here. I gotta chill here for a second, man. This is crazy beans, man. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna have to like start like a little eBay store or something. My 81 CM400 has those carbs. All right, I might just have like a little bit of like every bike out there then. I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, those carburetors are unique. You know, I don't know if it's a twin or it might be off of 4 CM400 81. I mean, somebody's got to need them, right? You know? Interesting. What else going on in chat? I want to make sure I'm not missing anything while I'm going through all this stuff. If you guys have not already, make sure you go join that Keep On Wrenching community group on Facebook. Franken Bike Time, absolutely. Make sure you go and join that. Could be a lot of fun, man. I've been really enjoying some of the things that have been going on there. See if we got any member requests. No member requests. It's a sad day in the Keep On Wrenching group. looking for new members. We're at 49. You want to be the 50th group member? That'd be awesome. We're showing off all of our different projects. David, I felt really bad for David in the group, man. Cracked both those pistons like that. So frustrated. I feel so bad for him. Yeah, I'm keeping up to date with some progress going on with the stuff, but then everybody's working on different projects, sharing progress, asking questions. Really helpful group of people. I think we're forming a really strong base here. So yeah, go ahead, join the Keep On Wrenching community group on Facebook. We'll check back for some of that stuff. And then just don't forget about keeponwrenching.com. And the site's getting developed right now. And what you can actually do is go sign up for the e-newsletter. You can even live chat if I'm online. I'll try to do my best. If I'm on and you got a question, you can hit me up that way. That works. Otherwise, I'll try to get back to you. But enter the email. I'm going to start doing a little monthly newsletter, and a whole ton of resources are going to start getting built into this top section of the website. I've been having fun working on that in my free time, just kind of compiling that. So keep on wrenching. Sign up for the email newsletter over there. And then don't forget about the Keep On Wrenching community group. We'll refresh. Was I a good salesperson? No. No, Brian, you were not. So, yeah, no new member requests yet. So maybe you're all already members. So, all right, let's go back to the boxes. All right. This might be the whole damn stream tonight. It's just kind of unboxing all of this stuff. Okay, so here we got, this is definitely a CB350 chain guard, which is amazing. Always good to have an extra one. This one's got a little bit of a ding, but that's easy to pound out. That ain't no big deal. And then here is a different styled chain guard. This one has kind of a Y connector on the bottom here. So that's another unique part that we should be able to find a number or maybe a sticker. Model CL350. CL350. I would say that this would be a really good tip to say that this chain guard came off of a CL350. This is a good shape. I might just straighten this out just a little bit. There's a little bend in it. Sandblast this and put this up for sale. Put this up on the eBay store. I don't have a CL360, but there we go. Model CL360. Ah, darn, you gotta love stickers. Gotta love identification stickers. Oh, let me make sure you guys got a good angle here. Let me tilt you down just a little bit. Now we're getting into some stuff. These look like almost brand new brake pads on this rear hub. And then it's got usable range. Look at that. Never seen that before. But again, that's an identifier of some kind for sure. Yeah, these brake pads actually look brand new. Those look like they're in really good shape. I wonder. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that before. Maybe somebody has seen that. It's Frankenbike time. I like that. That'd be cool on like a t-shirt or something. Here's a really small rear hub. Look how small that is. That's really small. Sprocket's in good shape. Have no idea what this is off of. 111 millimeter max diameter, it says on the inside. And that's what it looks like, man. What the hell is it, guys? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is. No idea. Well, we know what this is. We've seen one of these a million times. There's our side cover. Kind of grooved out pretty bad. Yeah, it's got the stator in there, at least. Or not the stator. What the hell is it called? Guys, I'm losing my mind. Okay. These are CB350 pegs, for sure. Those are in great shape. These rubbers are in great shape. Ooh. I'm guessing those are off a CB350. Those could end up on the Apocalypse bike because I've got some kind of ratty ones, to be quite honest. And what we got here? Another Ziploc bag mystery. We'll leave that one for a little while. All right, got a center stand. Center stand here. This stuff can all go into the sandblaster, honestly, and get cleaned up mightily quick. Okay, let's see how complete this is. This is definitely a wiring harness off a CB350 or CL. That is all very, 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 very familiar, and it actually looks to be in pretty good shape. Yeah, I'm familiar with this. This is pink though. That's usually brown. So could be different. Could be going down that 360 line of things. Here's more wiring. Anything specific in here? Nothing. Just a bunch of wires. Just a bunch of damn wires. All right, here is a switch. A complete switch. Both halves. Both halves still together here. Is it the right? Nope. All right, so here's one switch. Here's a complete switch. This feels like this is off of a bigger bike, a bigger displacement bike for sure. This reminds me of what my dad had growing up. I remember seeing a switch like this with this high-low kind of toggle, kind of like that. Yeah, all here. So there's a switch. That's good. Then here's an older one. This one's silver, so this would indicate this is pretty old. But it's all the wrong halves. They don't go together like that. They're separate. So, they're separate like that. So, got to find the other halves. Maybe in that bag. Maybe in that bag with the other switches. There's another clutch cable. Sorry about that. Here's another switch. Okay, here's another complete switch. This should all mate together. Looks like a little bit of wiring problem on this one. But that goes together just like that. Is the control broke on it? Oh yeah, the switch is broke. That's gone. So it's kind of just a shell of itself, to be quite honest. It's got a little different connector on it too. But wait, no. This just goes inside there. I believe that just slides down into here. Yeah, whatever. We got a switch. We don't have to fix that tonight. All right, clutch. Here's our plates. Those look like CB350. Probably gonna go right into that. A little bit of wiring, some more wiring. Spokes. There's a lot of spokes in here. There's enough spokes in here for 2 wheels. So here are all the spokes for all of that. I like the way you think, man. Not problems, opportunities. I like that. I like that attitude, man. We got tons of spokes. They're rusty. They'll need to be cleaned up. Not much there. Here's our rear sprocket. This looks like a CB one. Looks like the tongs or the teeth are pretty good on this. Not too bad. Not completely wore out, so that's good. So, okay, here's these. We'll take care of these. Take good care of that. And then we'll go into the mystery bag. Mystery bag. What is in here? What in the world is this? Oh. So this is stuff I have never had to deal with. This is engine stuff. Internal bottom end parts. That's what this is. I've never gotten this deep on an engine, but here they are. These are those shift levers. I've seen these in videos before. Yeah, there's little pins in here too. I want to be careful not to lose any of this because who knows, maybe it can all be put back together. Be kind of gentle with this stuff. Don't want to nick this stuff up, but yeah, I think that's exactly what this stuff is. Yeah, trans. Yep. Yeah, what heathen doesn't label their bags, right? Oh my God, so frustrating. Yeah, there's a lot of little parts in here. I hope it's all there. The bag had a hole in it. So I hope nothing really fell out, but let me put this all back in here and make sure I don't lose anything. It all looks pretty clean, so that's good, but that's gonna be an adventure for another day to see if we can put that all back together. Wonder if it's even possible. Like, I feel like there's a whole engine in this based on the weight of this next one that we're gonna go through. And then, okay, chain. What kind of chain? What kind of chain? 10 feet, 192 pitch. I don't think 192. We need 3 something. Wow, fuck, what? I forget. Pretty easy to put back together. Yeah. I just never done it, right? So I'm sure, you know, once I do it once, it'll be cool. So this is a new chain. Well, hot damn. Who the hell put duct tape on this? That was stupid. Why would you do that? Did they at least know? Oh, okay, it's coming off of there. Let's get that off of there. I'm trying to remember. Is it 530 pitch that you want for the motorcycle or for the CB350? So this might be a chain for something completely different, but man, this looks pretty damn new. I wish I could see quality roller chain, 50 riv, 192 pitches. So I don't think this is a CB350 chain, but I would say that's a pretty damn new, unused chain. Not sure. Yeah. All right, so there's that box. My goodness, do I have a mess to clean up tomorrow. My goodness. Okay, I'm definitely putting my gloves on for this next one. Definitely putting the gloves on for the next one. I about got a hernia carrying this one downstairs. Oh, come on, buddy. Whew. I'd say that this is probably where the rest of the engine is, because it's pretty heavy stuff in here. So, hey, we made good. We got one brake pedal, rear brake pedal. That might be usable. Not sure. It looks different. Looks different than a CB for sure. Again, I really only know the CB stuff. That's really all I know. A little bit of chrome damage. Not the end of the world, though. So here, again, here's like another freaking almost unused chain. Well, no, this one might have been used. It's a little bit dirty. China chain type. What does that say? What does it say? It's hard to read, man. My eyes are so terrible. 50. 50. I think it says something 50. TPP 50. TPP 50 chain. Okay. I don't think that's anything that we can really use. Yep, see the rest of the trans. Yeah, I can see it all in there. Roger, most of the battle is identifying the bits. Reassembly doesn't take that long. You're totally right, man. I don't know if I'll ever identify all of these bits. I recognize some of it, but ooh, a brand new Spark Moto flasher relay. There you go. Cool. Recognize that. That's from that Spark Moto company. They do the wiring harnesses that I buy. So this actually, that's a solid pickup. I actually ordered a new one. It's in the box over there, so that's cool. There's one of those in here. All right, we got a coil. A coil all cut to hell. Here's an older one. I've noticed that the older coils are white usually. They look like that. Oh, somebody was just in a group looking for one of these. Too bad this is all bent to hell. Oh, I wonder if it could be straightened and salvaged. Probably. Where there's a will, there's a way. Put that in the bucket. I just saw somebody in a group looking for that. Here's some sort of a bracket that looks like an exhaust bracket of some kind. Here's these two coils. Some kind of an exhaust flange. It's not for a CB350 though. Oh boy, man, this might be a great time for a little lesson. Just kind of looking at, is that the other light? Oh, I thought that was going to be the other light, man. Oh, shoot. I thought this was going to be that other light. Is that other light in here? Sorry, I'm just digging around looking. Actually, I want to move over to the other camera. I want to show you guys how, this is what happens. Like, this is a perfect example. I was just talking to somebody about this today. So on these clamps, so this one's cracked out. See how that's cracked? I'm pretty sure that the reason why that broke out, I want that cable loop. Dude, I hope you're making a list, man. I hope you're making a list, Nadeem. I hope you're making a list on those. But this is why I think this is a result of not having that D-ring in place. Because look here, pop this out. Yeah, there's no D-ring in that space. So somebody tightened this up without that D-ring in the middle and broke that pretty hardcore. It's an old, it feels like an old one, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. And yeah, same kind of story right here. It's like that. Crack, cracky crack. You gotta have your D-ring, man. You gotta have that damn D-ring, otherwise you're screwed. I know I have one. Let me show you one, just for reference. Here are those D-rings. They're basically just a washer flattened out. And you gotta make sure that you put one of these D-rings, you know, in between. In between on these, because otherwise that's what's gonna happen. So this one fell victim to the lack of a D-ring, it looks like. That sucks. Yeah, there's totally still salvageable parts on this, 100%. The rubbers, all of this will all come apart. I mean, even the bolts, I'll save the bolts, do all that. But yeah, this is junk. The rest, like the main piece, is junk. But yeah, lots of salvageable parts left on that for sure. Where are the crankcases and cylinder heads? That's a wonderful question, Roger. That's not how one should store it. The Really? Really? Yeah, in the bottom of a recycling tote. Like, it literally says recycle on it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. Micah-chan, 19. Yeah, that's why I'm missing that D-ring. That'll crack those out pretty hard. So that's really funny. That's really not how you should store it. That is freaking true, dude. Yeah, I'm sure D800. Yeah, I'm sure the width of those D-rings is a proper size. You got to find the right thing. Yeah, I don't think you could just. I mean, maybe you could. I don't know. But yeah, always good to find the right salvage parts to complete your projects. So that's always good. But yeah, that's a really good little lesson for people, you know, to see that is exactly what happens when you forget that D-ring. You crack out. And you never want to be cracked out, guys. Getting cracked out, never a good thing for anybody involved. All right. I don't know. I'm losing faith that I'm going to find that mate for that other light. It'd be really cool. I'd be so thrilled. All right. Oh, man, this is beautiful. Look at this. Do you guys know what this is? This is a piece of pipe. Piece of aluminum pipe. Yep. Goddamn. My lucky day. My lucky day. Okay, we got a grip. We got a mate to this grip. Ooh, I want to be a little careful here. Yeah, this was not stored optimally. Look at this neat piece of metal. Some of this is some scrap, but I wonder if I could find a use for this. I could find a creative use for that. Put that in the weird bin. Don't see the other grip. That's kind of a bummer. Some kind of an exhaust flange, I would guess. And, okay, rear brake stay. This actually looks like a fender, rear fender, pretty mounting bracket that goes on that rear fender. That would be my guess on that. Again, this is all just a big guess, but oh boy. Oh boy. All right, well, here's the cam. How bad is it? You know, guys, it's not all chewed up. It ain't chewed up. Let's go over here. I mean, based off what I saw on the 72, this one looks in really good shape, actually. Say, like, I don't see any of the major nicks. Vicachan, wonder if the gears are damaged and that's why they're dumped in there like that. Could be. We'll have to check it. But looking at this cam, these lobes on this cam, these all look pretty damn smooth. Because I've seen them where they have like nicks knocked out of them and they look real bad. Yeah, this cam looks pretty good. One little nick there, but it's on the edge. This cam actually looks like it's in really good shape. Look at that. Somebody even put that 10mm bolt in the end with that hardened washer, that hardened bolt right there. There we go. Kind of lacking that. Cam looks like it's in really good shape. I feel good about that. I'm going to put this in a safe spot because I don't want that to get that scratched up, because that actually looks pretty good. So to answer your question, there it is. There's the case, but I don't have the top end of it. So that's the problem. But I do have I have 3 other engines that I can deal with. And my God, these things are actually really light. So, there we go. So there it is. If only there was a head to go in, right? Yeah, so there it is. Case hasn't been split from what I can see, right? So it's weird that it's together, right? It's weird that all of this stuff is out of it, but the case is still together. I just find that very puzzling. Like, how did that manifest itself? Oh, sorry, Vicachan, sorry. Yeah, whatever, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Here we go. Oh, that just fell out. That'll be great. Gonna have to get the manual, but let's take a look. Let's see if it's anything nicked out of these or not. Like a broken tooth or something that we can visibly see. Again, I have no idea. Like, I know what I'm looking at, but I've actually never held parts like this in my hand before. Never gone this deep. I've never been this deep. So this is an extra challenge because I didn't disassemble it. And oh Jesus, oh my God. And disassembly is also very educational. Right? So I've never done that. I don't know. You know what? I'm willing to bet it'd probably freaking work. Here's another one. How's this one look? Spray her down with some WD-40. Call it good, right? Well, kind of spinning it around here. Looking for any kind of a missing tooth or crack. Yeah, I don't know. You think it we might see something kind of obvious with it? But again, I don't really know what the hell I'm looking at. This is where I need the manual and a whole ton of help. That's what it is. Oh, good point, Roger. I could check the engine number and ID it. Nadeem, you got a head you could send me? I might have one. I might not need you to do that because I should have one here. Dogs clip into that gear that moves up and down. Total blank canvas. Yeah, David. Great platform to learn the inner workings. Yeah, I would much rather have taken it apart myself, but we can figure it out. Wear on the teeth as well. Yeah, hey David, awesome. Everybody's welcoming. I don't know, on the surface, man, it looks like, you know, it needs a clean for sure. But you know what? I'm gonna take these, all right, and I'm gonna just go put these in a safe spot because I don't need to drop anything else on them like a buffoon. So I'm just gonna take these, set those there. I mean, I don't see any like broken tooth or anything, and they look pretty sharp on stuff too. So, hey, David, David Crump, you're the one with the piston problem, right? Okay, so that holds. Wait, oh, I killed my camera, guys. Oh, sorry about that. I gotta reassign my camera here real quick, guys. Sorry about that. I think I unplugged my camera. Boom. Let's push this back in. I come back over here, we can rearm that camera. Yeah, given enough time, Roger. Given enough time, yeah, it's definitely possible to figure that stuff out. Yeah, David, I feel really bad for you on that deal, 100%. I'm gonna try reactivate this camera here real quick, guys. You can see how it kind of froze out on me here. See if I can get it. See if I can get it back. Let's do this one and do this one. There we go, done. Now that camera's back on live and we can go back to there and we should be good back over here. Nice. Learning how to troubleshoot the stream live when I step on the cord and unplug the camera. Yeah, this is a hell of a jigsaw puzzle, guys. Hell of a jigsaw puzzle. It's also a very heavy jigsaw puzzle. Let's go back over here. Let's keep digging in. Little ways to go. We're almost done, guys. We've only been streaming for 2 hours, and we're almost done unpacking these parts that, I don't know, man, it was like Christmas came early. Yeah, I mean, you can get new pistons. I know I thought I could just buy a new piston, and I ended up getting the wrong size piston. It turned into a whole thing, so just be careful with all that. Another aluminum piece of pipe. Never know when you need that, right? What a deal. Some kind of a bracket for something. Here's the oil pump. Ah, oil screen's in there. That's good to see. So an oil pump, oil screen. So where's the rest of the oil pump? You know, it's probably going to end up being a deal where I got to bring like three different engines together. Here's the what are they? It goes on the rear wheel. Okay, brake stay, or rear brake bar, let's just call it that. And this is the heavy bugger. Here's Mr. Heavy McHenderson here. This is pretty dirty. What should I be looking for on this deal? This is definitely off a 350. This is all from the same damn thing. Bearings are there. Would have thought they're, yeah, there. There's a bearing there. So it turns. Look at that damn thing. That's like the heaviest part of the whole damn motorcycle, I think. Oh, what's known as a basket case, a term that is originally war-related, referring to people blown to bits. Well, we'll never have to worry about things like that ever again, will we? Hopefully not. So yeah, all kinds of bits and pieces. I'm gonna try to be kind of careful with a lot of this because Don't want to muck it up or scar it up. Another cable, looks like a breather tube. There, I don't know what the hell these are. This is just random bits, more random bits here. Wow, so much stuff. Here, what's this? A rubber nut of some kind. Oh, here's your push rod. That's there. Yeah, I don't think it's all here. I'm not seeing all of it right now. So, let's get this out of the way and let's look at this bottom end here a little bit. So no pistons, nothing. But I think I might have enough. So what's this say? Let me grab, I need something. Let's grab some Super Clean, guys. I'm actually really loving this stuff. Works really good. Been using this quite a bit in the shop lately. A little bit of Super Clean. And do I have some rags? Just want to wash that off just a little bit. Get some of that grease out of there. See if we can see. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, it's pretty grimy, pretty dirty. See if I've got a little wire brush or something would be kind of helpful right now. Figure this out. Gotta have something, Brian. Gotta have something. Something that's not gonna leave a bunch of material back on it. Five, 3, 2, 8, 5. Looks like. Wow. Dude, look at that Super Clean go. This stuff's amazing. I could do this all day. Look at this. Zoop. Bye, grease. That's pretty cool. Nice. All right. Yeah, a little wire brush. I'd be able to see these numbers on the end here just about perfectly. All right, there I can see them. Looks like 60. Looks like a 6. 602 3871 CL350 E? What the hell? I'm really curious on that, man. I gotta find a little wire brush. Real curious now. You got me curious about what the hell's going on here. Oh, got it. Got it. Get inside some of these grooves and let's see what number. See what this number is. E. Yeah, it's E. It's an E. An E for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's an E. CL350E. 502 is the start of that serial number. So that's where we're at on that. It's so weird that it's together though, isn't it? It's just really weird that it'd be together with all the kind of the parts out of it. Might as well pull this out while I'm at it, right? Never had to deal with that before, so might as well learn how in the coming years. But yeah, there it is. So lots and lots and lots to play with there. And we're not done yet. We actually have a little ways to go here yet to kind of move through this. So let's get to the last little bits and we'll go from there. So we have what I'm kind of excited about is a brand freaking new, never, ever, ever, ever used aluminum wheel. And I wanted to measure to see how big of a wheel is this? One thing, I really like it when the wheels are the same size front and back. That's just me. Good point, Roger. Too bad they didn't do the rest of it. So, okay, so this is a 20-inch rim. All right, so that's a 20. So it's not a 19 and it's not an 18, so I might not be able to use that. It's a 20-inch rim. What the hell would that be off of? Man, I was hoping this would be like an 18 or a 19, but it looks like it's a 20. Brand freaking new. Anybody need a 20-inch rim? Let me know. I got one. So let's see what this one is. Here's another rim. Chrome is in really good shape on this one. This came in the batch as well. It's another 20-inch rim. God damn, I wonder, could I do 20 and 20 on the front and back of the Apocalypse bike? Yeah, David, I'm with you. I love it when they're the same size. So, a serious question here. Well, this is a front wheel. They're both front wheels, so. Or, you know, this might be a rear wheel. Huh, now I'm curious. How wide is this? 275. So 275, this might be, a 275 would be a rear wheel, right? And then this should be a 175, or 225. Yeah, it's like just under 2.5. So we got those two rims, man. So both of those are 20s. What do you guys think, man? Do you? Oh, whoa, ow! Man down, man down. What do you guys think? Would 20s go on this? I know my speedometer and stuff wouldn't work, but I would need the hubs too. I probably don't have the right hubs for that. So I'm stuck with these like 20-inch wheels now. I'm not stuck. It's not like it's a huge burden on my life or anything, but 20-inch wheels, and then somebody painted this one black. This feels like an 18. This one feels like an 18. This is a 19. So this is a 19. This would work a 19 front. Have to be respoked though. So I do have a 19 here, but there's usually a reason why people paint stuff like this. Yeah. That wider wheel up front though, that could look kind of cool. I'm not sure if I could do it. I'll have to do more research on that, but I do like the way they look when the wheels are the same size. So it came with those 3 unlaced rims, okay? And then the other puzzle of the night is coming up here. But then check this out. This is like crazy beans. We got 1. We got 2. Look at these. We got 3. We got 4. And we got 5 sets of handlebars. And they're all in really good shape, guys. They're all in really, really great shape. Look at these in particular. Look how tall these bars are. Oh, I wish you could see like how tall these are. These are huge. These are super tall. They aren't drilled, so they'd have to be drilled out, of course. So these are not, you know, factory bars. But these are like, oof, Jesus. Really tall bars. They're really tall. It's hard to show you on camera how tall those are, but they're really tall. We got those. And then here's a set of Honda bars. Look at this. The locator pins are still in these. I should actually pull those before those get lost. Or somebody just put screws in there. Looks like somebody might just put screws in here. But these are drilled. And these aren't in terrible condition at all. We've cleaned up worse. These are nice CB bars. Nice CB Honda bars right here. It really is, man. Like, holy buckets, the number of bars. So here's a straight set. This is a straight set of CL bars right here. Yeah, these absolutely feel good. And look, they're just oxidized, or you know, there's just a film on them. These will clean up. And these are Honda bars. They are drilled. So we got 2 authentic sets. We got a CB and a CL, and these are in better shape than any of them that I have. And then here's kind of another higher set of bars. These are drilled too, so these are factory bars, but these are probably off a little bit different bike. Look at how wide that span is. That span is a lot wider than what's going on the Apocalypse bike. Yeah, almost double. So these bars are off another bike for sure, but these are also straight. These look like Honda CM bars, these ones. Could be, but they're not drilled. That's what's kind of weird. It's like they're not drilled. There's no knurl marks in here at all. Unless these are Honda bars for sure. I would guess that these are Honda bars for sure. These are Honda bars for sure. Those are all drilled. And then we've got a full set of rubbers and clamps on these, which is great. And then they're just kind of black, you know, low bar cafe racers. Yeah, I agree, Vika Chan. Yeah, somebody was experimenting with a lot of stuff and trying to figure, you know, what direction they maybe wanted to go. But this is all priceless to me right here. The CB and the CL bars. These things are a hoot, man. Like they're really long. You drape these down, you know, you could like steer by your knees. Be kind of fun. So tons of bars. Tons of bars. I'm going to put these away. And then I've got one or two last little bits to kind of look at. And I'm really kind of stumped. Here's the first one. Ooh, that's heavy. There's one. And I will bring over the other one. So we can take a look at this next. But how big is this darn thing? Oh, the CM look. All right, with the black bars, little lights, and the low profile brake light. Totally agree, Vika Chan. That was somebody's plan. So this is, it's actually, I'll measure it from this side to be a little flatter. Made in Japan. It's a Honda wheel, I would guess. It's 17 inches. It's a 17-inch wheel. So all the CBs have 18-inch wheels on the rear, as far as I know. This bugger is wide, too. So it's a 17-inch wheel. And I have no freaking clue what is going on with it. So I got this. Any ideas? Oh, what size is the tire? The tire... Where does it say? 120, 90, 16. 120, 90, 16 is the size of that tire. Now, CL, I think they all had the 18 rear, if I remember right. I just don't know what this is. It's like it's a 17. I just mailed, so this is saying a 16-inch tire. So it's a 120, 90, 16. And look at the tire's in great shape. There's not any, you know, there's not any cracking. It looks like it's been it's holding air. It's rock solid right now. It's right there. You know, it's just a puzzle. And it looks like it's got a 33 tooth sprocket. At least there's a 30 or 33. Yeah, 33 on the sprocket. So, yeah, I'm just wondering, like, what the hell that would be. Really, really curious as to what that is. 17 inches. That's bizarre. But with the 16, maybe it's a 16. I'll have to look. Man, more tires to take off, though. It's really clean, though, man. This would clean up. I wish I could put this on the Apocalypse bike, because you do a once-over clean on this. This is ready to go. But I don't know about that. Not sure how realistic that is. Different hub, everything. And this isn't quite, this should probably pop apart. I'll have to investigate that. So here's the one that really got me wondering, though, because I've never seen anything like this. Look at this. Bam. It's all nice and clean. Pads look to be in not terrible shape. They look like new ones. They don't look like old ones. So somebody replaced them. Put that there. But this is what blew my mind about this one, guys. 110 is the same as the 3.25 inch, so 120 is a 3.5. Okay. This is 22 inches. 20 freaking 2 inches across this wheel. And it's in beautiful shape. This would clean up no problem. This would be amazing, but 22 inches. I was looking online, and it looked like the CRs had a bigger, had them, but all I saw was a 21. It's in really good shape. Like the spokes aren't terrible on it. The chrome isn't pitted at all. This would like clean up. WD-40 and steel wool would clean that up. And I feel like it's a Honda wheel. It all feels very, very, very interesting. But yeah, 22 inches. So trials bike wheel. What does that mean, Roger? Talk to me like I'm stupid, because I am, because I don't know. But this is a huge wheel. Huge front wheel, 22 inches, where CL would have a 19 typically. I'd love to find an 18 or 19. So basically I ended up with, dude had some diverse project plans, right? Right? What the hell was the angle going on here? Because this is a massive wheel. Like, I don't think I could even put this on this bike, not without modifying the front fender, and Lord knows what else you'd have to do to deal with that. But yeah, pretty bizarre, right? What a huge ass wheel. That is a huge wheel. Just a massive wheel. So a trials bike, is that like a racing bike? Somebody who was racing this? Love this tread on this tire though. Look at that. That's mean. Cafe trial bike. Or yeah. I don't know, man. I love these tires. They're actually they're not in terrible shape. They're in pretty good shape. But this was kind of the big mystery. Once I measured it, I was like, what in the world is that off of? And I saw the CRs. Maybe, yeah, Tula, maybe an XL. The only thing I saw that had a huge wheel like this were the CRs. They were like CR450 at a 21-inch front wheel. Yeah. So what was the size of this one? 3-inch by 21. So this is a 21-inch tire. 3-inch by 21. Yeah, 3 by 21. That's what this is. So it's a 21. So it's probably, it could be that CR. Scrambler build. Who freaking knows what was going on? So yeah, I think that's it. I think that is it from the build. It only took me 2 hours and 20 minutes to go through all of this. And let's just take one more look at it before we kind of move on with the day. But so in summary, all right, we've got all the engine bits down there. I got 3 weirdly sized rims hanging out down there that I have no idea what the hell I'm going to do with. I got 2 sets of forks. One of them look like they're from CB's. The other one, I forget. I'll have to go back in the chat and see what people were saying. We got all these parts laying down here. Some useful stuff. 5 sets of handlebars. You know, 2 totes full of goods there, and 2 wheels. And I got a bunch of stuff over on the desk there that I'm kind of saving. So, oh, and don't forget the gas tank. All right, gas tank's hanging out up on the shelf already over there. And it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy how much this guy wanted for this stuff. Oh, and there. You know, I was kind of hoping I wasn't going to dump stuff all over the place tonight, but I did. I did it. I did it again. There you go. Cool. So all of that, $100. $100. $100. Roger, you called it earlier. I think you called it earlier with $100. $100. I got all of that. And some of it I need like right off the bat, right? That's gonna work with the Apocalypse bike, which is huge. Saves me money, like, you know, 10, 15, I probably found $100 worth of parts that I need for the Apocalypse bike on this, on this. So I got my money out of it right there. Roger, you do win $100, $100 US dollars for all those parts. Do you think that's a fair deal? Do you think I came out okay on that? Curious to hear your opinions. Getting the tank was a huge win. Getting that tank was a huge win to have that included in the deal. Somebody was trying to buy the tank from him before I could go and pick the stuff up, and I was like, well, the tank, you know, would be awesome, but it's not a deal breaker. I could still come look at the parts. And then sure enough, yeah, bargain of the month. Sure enough, that tank was still there when I got there. And boom, $100. I offered to give him more because I was like, dude, this is a lot of parts. No, he wouldn't take it. He was like, nope, I listed it as $100. I just want it out of here. I don't want it anymore. Get it out of my garage. And that's kind of how it went down. So $100 on all of that. Yeah, the forks alone will cover it on me. I think there's a lot of stuff on here that in all this stuff as I dig into it. I just need time to dig into it. I think it's just random enough parts that people probably need them. And, you know, there's probably $10, $15, $20 parts, you know, one right after another as I go through this stuff. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. What's going on? This is what I'm staring at right now. That's what I'm staring at. This is what my life has become. What is going on here? It's crazy. Like, it's just nuts. How much stuff there for $100. Couldn't believe it. And again, I got to thank Tula Tom. Tula Tom sent me the email. Tula doesn't live far away from me here in Michigan, and was like, "Dude, did you see this?" And I mean, just for the hell of it, I messaged the guy. I was like, "Ah, well, whatever. See what happens." Guy didn't respond. The next morning, I just kind of poked him a little bit. I was like, "Hey, man, if you still got those CB parts, I'm your guy." And then he did reach out, and we made it happen, and I got all those parts for $100. So thanks, Tula, for the heads up, man. I really appreciate that. And again, the only reason why I found those, because I bought a storage problem. Right. So what I need to do, I think, honestly, if I move back over here, is I need to get middle shelves here. So I can double my storage space if I just go and get a couple more middle shelves here. There's a lot of dead space in the middle, so even if I got two, that would increase my storage quite a bit, and I could probably actually even go up one more. So I've been thinking about the storage problem just a little bit, but man, the wheels take up so much space, you know. Yeah, well, this is in my basement, Roger. I'm just in my basement. My garage couldn't handle any of this, so I need to make this space work out. No, Tula. No, she was pretty, actually, like, damn, as I was hauling stuff in, she's like, damn, that's cool. All right, if you need it. So she's luckily very supportive at this point. Hopefully I don't ruin that by getting too carried away with all this stuff. But yeah, pretty cool. That was fun. That was a fun little adventure, and we got it done. So. God, what are we doing? Hey guys, everybody on the stream, you know, I do hope that you guys are connected to us here over on Keep On Wrenching community group. And if you're not, you know, Facebook user, I totally freaking get it. But, oh boy, look at this. Victoria. Boom, you're in. Thanks for joining the community group. That gets us to 50. That gets us to 50. Let me refresh the page, and we should be at 50 members. Unless somebody left us. Nope, we're there. We're at 50 members in the Keep On Wrenching community group. Guys, that blows my mind. That the group is growing that fast. Honestly, that's huge. And then just don't forget, Keep On Wrenching, keeponwrenching.com. Keep On Wrenching. Sign up for the email newsletter if you haven't done that yet. That's going to come out in January. I'm working on building that out. Just want to make the most useful, kind of fun, kind of email newsletter for your inbox. each month. So keep on wrenching sites coming. And guys, I got so many plans for building out this site, man. Got so many plans for building out the site. So between that and keep on wrenching on the Facebook group, I think we're in a really, really good place. So thank you for all the support. It's absolutely beautiful. Tula Tom. So what are you working on this weekend, Brian? I joined late, so maybe you already mentioned it. No, I really haven't. I still have some parts to unbox here tonight. I did get my common motor order. I mean, I could start, I need to finish polishing the rear fender for sure. Then I could get that mounted, get the light in, get the signals in, and start wiring this bad boy up. That's kind of the goal, because we got some other parts coming in. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this front fender situation. I'm kind of leaning towards just buying another fender, honestly. Just leaning that way because, I mean, the chrome would look good to have a little bit of chrome on this bike. So that's kind of the plan. I did get the air boxes in, air filters are in, all that. That's all buttoned up. The freaking bars look amazing. I'm so happy with how these bars came out. Yeah, really, really pleased. What are you working on? What's everybody working on this weekend? Let's go over to the bike. See if I can do this without knocking myself over. Yeah, I still got to rotate that one light. I'm really not pleased with how this one light works in this room. Like, kind of floods everything out. But what I can do is I think this is kind of a, I don't know, where can I stand here? Can you guys see me if I'm over here? No, I can't do that. Not that you guys need to fucking see me all the time, but let's move this up. That should get us there. Cool. So I think that this has always been a big moment for all the builds, honestly, is getting the battery. It's always thought, you know, getting the battery is when we could kind of start the reassembly process. So we've got our battery, got the Moto Bat. I buy these basically because they're what are on all of my bikes so far. And I just like to keep it consistent. But can you guys see this? Let's see. So the battery terminals. I'm trying to remember. It doesn't matter. We can always move them. It's kind of cool to have, you know, juice in. I ordered a trickle charger or a battery maintainer so that we can maintain this battery, take good care of that. So that's a good thing. That's huge, and I feel good about that. So we've installed the battery tonight. That's how ambitious I've been with this live stream. Waiting for parts and not tearing apart another engine before finishing the first. That's a good rule. That's a good rule. I don't know if you noticed on the shelf, I've got 2 engines here on the shelf. I have 2, let's see, I have 3 engines out in my garage right now, and only one of them works. Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3 down here. I have 2 up in the garage, so I think I have 5. Tula, going to install the swing arm toolbox, hopefully get the starter clutch back together if my damn part will arrive. Right, Postal is starting to really slow down again, especially here in Michigan. Yeah, swing arm, I'll probably be doing that this weekend for sure too, because that's just kind of part of building that whole back end. I've got to get going on all of that. So that's that. Holy crap, I can't believe it took me that long to go through all those parts, man. Did you guys at least enjoy that? I thought I had fun doing it. I hope you did too. You know, the streams are pretty unstructured for the most part, and I'm just kind of working through stuff. But look at how nice. Look at how damn nice this looks. This bike is gonna be something else. I absolutely love these things going. Vika-chan, yeah, I'm trying to do it as consistently as possible, at least once a week. it's a little tricky for me, honestly. I wanted to do every Wednesday night, but Thursday nights tend to work out pretty good like every other week for me based on some other scheduling stuff that I've got going on. So yeah, it's like a Wednesday or a Thursday stream. I am going to do a much better job of communicating to you guys when when I'm going live, but hopefully once a week. If it gets crazy, because like as work starts ramping up in the new year, my day job, it could be a little bit challenging to do it every week. So at the very least, my plan is to do bi-weekly streams. So 2 streams a month at least. But I would love to keep it up, doing it at least once a week. As things get going, it depends on so many things because, you know, with the lockdowns and the COVID and, you know, everything that's going on, everything's just thrown in a tizzy and you can't really plan on anything. So Vika-chan just happened to cross since YouTube knows what I like. Hey, that's cool. So that's really good to hear. Thanks for telling me that, because that kind of means that maybe some of my videos are getting into some of the recommendations and stuff. The channel is growing a lot, and I'm getting a lot of comments each day, and it's growing pretty consistently. I'm really excited about the direction that it's going. So Vika-chan 19, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. This is fun. Let's see. Let's go back to the bike. God, I just want to like look at this beautiful motorcycle for a little while. I think I'm just going to leave these black. Hopefully you can see that. Let me bring you back in here. Give you guys a little better look-see. Oh God, I just love this motorcycle. This thing just looks so nice. I think I'm just going to leave this black. I think it just kind of pops off of the tag. These are just sitting in here temporarily right now. But yeah, I'll just leave these black rubbers on there. I think that just adds a nice little pop. And then yeah, this tank came out great. And then look at those bars. Look the black bars, just that seals the deal for me right there. Black bars, black mirrors. You know, black bars, black mirrors. Everything black, coming all the way down. I'm going to call this one a 71 just because that's what it says on the frame, but it's a little bit of a Frankenstein bike in some ways. I mean, there are a couple different bikes that have contributed or donated parts to this motorcycle. But yeah, the goal is, you know, to get this rear end put together. I think that's really it. We're all envious of your apocalypse bike. Well, let me get it done. Let me get it done. Tula, looking good. How about the pinstriping on the headlight bucket? Still plan on taping it up? I'm torn on it, man. I'm torn on it, whether or not I pinstripe that. One black pinstripe on the headlight would look kind of cool, though. I was looking at, here, how do I, come on, get up here. Get up here. I gotta spin this around. There we go. Like one little black pinstripe. Whoa, sorry about that. One little black pinstripe right here might look kind of classy. I do have a couple of little chips in the bucket, or cracks in the bucket, that if I put a pinstripe there, they'd be barely noticeable. I could kind of hide that a little bit. But if I do that, I think I'll just do that one pinstripe. Just like that. Yeah, this bike is just, who knew? Who knew when we started this? I think I started live streaming when I started building this bike. And yeah, who knew that this was the direction that it was going to go? I mean, this is clean. This bike is clean. This is, you know, if the saying goes, you know, the third time's a charm. You know, I definitely learned my lessons on bikes 1 and 2. This is kind of my third official full build. And yeah, ooh, it just feels good to have the battery. I just caught a glimpse of that battery hanging out in there. There's that battery. I think I need my battery to go the other way, though. Yeah, because my starter solenoid's over there. So we got to spin this around. think. Wait, oh, this one has double terminals. Look at that. So it doesn't matter, but I need my red over here. Red up here, and then my ground cable will go back down through here. So red here, I actually did have it right. It's got terminals on both sides. So I'll leave these tabs in, and we'll do our mounting hardware there. And that's all down in the box, so I'll be sure not to lose that. We've already got the wiring harness in hand, ready to deal with that, and we're good to go. Vicachan, all this time I thought Apocalypse bike was a rat bike, not that build. Yeah, you know, funny you say that, man. Like the Apocalypse bike and that name, you know, I'm trying to remember when the project kind of started, but I mean, it was like peak COVID. And it just kind of felt like the world was in this weird apocalypse place. And I initially was like, oh, how cool would it be to like make a survival bike and stuff like that. But I think I just get like more satisfaction from trying to restore these bikes back to original. I like restoring them. And then the cracked frame in the CL, the other CL frame that I had, that was initially going to be the Apocalypse bike. But once I found the crack, I was like, okay, well, this one's out. And then I had this good CB frame. And then kind of once that changed, everything started coming together. And it just kind of went this path. Also, I mean, in a way, you know, COVID and the lockdown and all that stuff kind of dictated the direction of this bike a bit too. Because I was using paint and materials that I had on hand. So I had the paint, I had that silver paint to be able to paint it that color. I had the clear, you know, I had all of that stuff on hand, so I didn't really have to buy that. It was just extra stuff that I had laying around from the 72 build, from the red 72 CL350, because I was gonna paint this engine, I was gonna do all this other stuff that I didn't end up doing, and I had all this paint. So I just kind of was like, okay, cool, I guess I'm gonna go with this color because I have a ton of it. I was gonna go black. I was gonna go all black and just make it look all shadowy, but then, I don't know, one day just kind of out experimenting, spraying some paint, looking at stuff. I was like, black's kind of boring. There's a lot of black bikes, and I didn't want to go that route. So I ended up going this way, which, I don't know, man. I'm pretty stoked about it. Where's my camera? Oh, I moved my camera. Why did I move my camera away from my beautiful Apocalypse bike? Oop. Move that over there so you guys can see it. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a really cool bike. I just got to figure out these damn wheels. The wheels are gonna be tough. I'd love to avoid having to re-spoke them, especially with a 19-inch front wheel, because I was reminded this week that a spoke set for a 19-inch front wheel is like $119, and I really don't want to spend $119 on spokes again. I did it once for the 72. I just, that's a lot of money for a spoke set. That 19-inch tire is just very different. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the wheels. Maybe that's what I should actually figure out tonight, because I've got a set. Let's actually look at this real quick. Let's go back to camera 2. So here's one candidate right here. Ouch, oh, I just dropped that right on my damn finger. So this would be one candidate for a wheel on the Apocalypse bike. It's a rear wheel. And this one is 19, so that's an 18-inch tire is what I'm gonna guess. So this is 19. This came off of this CB, okay? So this came off of that. So we should be good on this one. It's actually in really good shape. We could actually just try here real quick. Let me grab my gloves and kind of see what a kind of a once over would do on this. I don't think it's gonna take very much. I know a lot of you, or a few of you at least, I know want to really see spoking in action. But dude, I hated doing that. That's spoking wheels, or lacing wheels. Kind of sucked. It's not fun. So I'm just going to do WD-40 on this one little spot. I'm just very curious. It's a 4.0 steel wool and WD-40. You would be amazed, absolutely amazed of the progress that you can make with that combination. Yeah, there's just a little bit of surface rust on this. It wouldn't take much to work out. And even the spokes, it's kind of fallen right off. So I kind of feel optimistic about this direction. Yeah, but anyway, Apocalypse Bike has just kind of become kind of an era in time now, just because this is like the weirdest year ever. So literally, I just hit that for 2 seconds, you know, with steel wool and WD-40. And that's going to be a respectable rear wheel. Now this part, probably going to have to start buffing that out. But we are going to have to take the tire off. So that's one thing. So we've got a rear wheel here. I think this is my best candidate for doing that. But got to tear these damn tires off and got to deal with that. And then, oops, oh boy, I almost dropped that on my face. I'm really curious what size this is. I'm not sure, but this is the wheel that came off of that. Let's see. Wonder if there's any chance we could get this wheel apart today. That'd be really nice. Let's see what size this is. Oh, this is an 18. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm reading what you're writing here now. So I do have two 18s. So this bike would have the same on the front, same sized wheel on the front and back. I just like that look better. I don't know. I just like that look better. I don't like that lopsided-y look where, you know, that bigger front tire in the front. Not a huge fan of that. This control arm doesn't look bad, but man, that one control arm we found tonight is a huge win. But look at this original tire on this. It's crazy. Yeah. Vicachan, isn't it traditional to do coke and foil on chrome? You know, man, I did a whole video on that. I did a whole video on using foil, chrome, foil, vinegar, steel wool. I did all these different combinations. And I wasn't that impressed with coke and foil. I thought it was too aggressive, and it actually left marks. I could just see marks in it from using the foil. I just felt like it was a little bit too aggressive. I take my time. If you've watched any of my videos, I definitely take my time on stuff. I kind of take the long way around. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, good point. Are you saving the tires? I took mine off with the Sawzall. Good point. It's good cardio, you know, to a couple pry bars and to pull this stuff off. I'm not opposed to that, but yeah, just kind of zip. That would make a lot of sense. I might try that. That might be kind of a fun video to make. It would be like, you know, how not to, you know, have a heart attack trying to get wheels off by hand or tires off by hand. But yeah, I'm curious to get inside of here. I'm actually just curious right now if that's going to break free at all. Let's try it. Not sure. We'll just try it by hand here real quick. See if we can break it free. See if it'll go. This one might be a little tougher. They can be a booger. They can be a real booger sometimes. Cardio. Yeah, that's going to take some work. Man, that other one, when we took it apart on the stream, so the reason why I'd be switching wheels is because those wheels were for that CL frame. And that CL frame has a crack in it. And so I'm not going to use that. So on the CL, I'd keep the original wheels. I'd like to keep the wheels that were with the bike, you know, with the frame, you know. I don't want to go all crazy with that because I believe this front wheel, let me grab this other one. This front wheel, this should be a 19, so this should measure to 20, I think, if I'm reading things right. I'll take the long way around, Walking Dead song. 20, yep, so this is a 19-inch front wheel here. So this is a true CL, but I just personally, I like the look of the wheels being the same size. I just like that look better. I like the way that my 70 CB sits. I just think it's a better look. And this one is kind of a hybrid bike, man. It's a bunch of parts coming together into one place. Apocalypse workout. Yeah. This is fun stuff, man. All right, what's going on? Am I missing any chats? Anything good going on? This is a blast. We're maintaining viewers. Must not be the worst damn stream in the world. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I'm having so much fun tonight. Thank you for hanging out. Look forward to these streams, and it's fun, like during the day, trying to think, like, oh, what am I going to work on today? What am I going to do? Yeah, spokes are nasty. That one would have to be totally tore down. I would have to, you know, totally relace that. Have to buy, and that night, and honestly, the biggest thing is that spoke set is really expensive. It is so expensive. It's like $119 for that 19-inch wheel spoke set, and you can't find them anywhere. There's only 2 spots. I think there was a forum thread going on one of the groups on Facebook. People were looking for those, and there were only 2 people that shared a link that had those. I'd love to avoid that if at all possible. I'm going to take you up on that Sawzall idea, though. I'm going to take you up on that. I think that's going to make my life a lot easier. And I happen to have one just sitting on the shelf over there. So again, let's check. Let's go back. Let's see if we've got any new member requests. If you haven't joined yet, do it. Scott wants in. Let's get in here. Scott requested 20 minutes ago. He's out in Maine. That's awesome. Let's approve that. You're in, man. Thanks so much. That's going to take us over. That's going to take us over to 51 members. Let's refresh. Let's refresh this. Sawzall. See, here we go. Terrence is back in the group. David posted in the group. What do we got going on here? This is why I love this stuff. After evaporesting the tank, this is from Terrence. He's an active member in the group. And soldering a pinhole, I painted the underside with DTM. I used a piece of foam to apply to reduce brush marks. Huh. So, dude, he did a whole damn video on this. So he was almost done with his bike. He thought he was done. And then what happened was he had a pinhole form on his tank. So he had to go to town, solder it, fix the whole problem, and now he's preventing future issues. So this is what I like to do. When you do cool stuff, I want to do a fun GIF. Why can't I search GIFs? Is Facebook limiting the GIFs? Oh, we gotta find. I love GIFs. So let's find. Is it GIFs or GIFs? I think it's supposed to be GIFs, but I call them GIFs. So, whatever. What the hell? Did Facebook take away the option to search these damn things? Or am I stupid? No, I'm just stupid. Like, let's do hell yeah. Now let's find a good one. Hell yeah, brother. We'll do a little Hulk action on that. Boom. We're in. So that's kind of happening. There's just so much fun stuff going on in the member group. So that's a lot of fun. And then also just, don't forget about Keep On Wrenching. Sign up for that e-newsletter. I got so many damn ideas. I just got to hone in. I got to pick something. I got to pick something that's doable as well. And something that I can actually keep on dealing with. So that's all good stuff. And then don't forget about the YouTube channel. Oh my God, we have so many damn videos. Check this out. How to polish rusted chrome. This is from the 72 CL video series. 445,000 views. How to chrome spray paint. The worst video that I made in that entire 220 video series. 40 hours of content. This video has 394,000 views. Go check out the comments on this video, guys. It is brutal. People just hate me for this. I love this video, but it was like such a throwaway video. I was just messing around that day. All the live streams, if you've been enjoying this stuff and you just want to kind of keep it going, you can follow the progress of the Apocalypse bike pretty much, you know, through all the different live streams. Man, we've done quite a few of these. It's been pretty damn cool. And then, of course, the full frickin' series, the how-to guide to restore a motorcycle. Oof. This was a passion project for sure. 214 videos. I did the timing on it, and it was over 40 hours of recorded content on that bad boy. So lots and lots. I can't stream all the time, but there's tons of video content out there that you guys can check out. So that's awesome. Man, we got a good group, man. We're starting to see familiar faces. Every night we're seeing some new faces or you know, names coming in through the chat. This was really, really fun. This is something that's going to keep going for a long time. All right, guys. It's getting down there, man. I got to work in the morning. Yeah, Vicachan. Yeah, please do. Go check all that stuff out, man. It's a gold mine. Definitely crazy. YouTube just threw me the stream. Oh, cool. Damn. So it's true what they say then. You know, live streaming does get good organic reach or free reach. They're really encouraging people to go live, and that's why I try to keep my streams about 3 hours, just to keep it out there for a while so people come through. I'm always very curious to see like how many people kind of filtered through the stream at any given time. So pretty cool. S. Garvin, just finished watching the whole 72 CL series. It was great. Thanks for doing it. The whole thing, dude, that is dedication. Thanks for the views. Thanks for sticking with it, man. I learned a lot on that. You know, I didn't censor that series at all. I mean, if I had a problem, I had a problem, and you kind of saw me work my way through it. It's about as honest of a take as it can go for a guy's second rebuild, for sure. So thanks for sticking with that, man. That is impressive. S. Garvin 0711. Vicachan, I'm knee deep in a CL100 build. My first big girl bike. Nice. CL100, perfect. I would love to find my wife like a CB 175 or something, just a little bit smaller twin. I think would be great. 72, very cool. Go get it, man. Go get it. Hopefully the videos and stuff are helpful, and also like the whole damn community here helps, right? Especially like through the Facebook group, man. Whenever, you know, David ran into a jam one time trying to get a bolt out, man, people were in there. Try this, do this, or just go get it. Good luck, man. All that stuff. So really supportive group that we're building. I'm really proud of the people that are coming together there. So don't forget to do that. Man, I didn't really get to the gauges tonight, but yeah, that was kind of the original goal, was to do the gauges. But now that I'm kind of sitting here thinking about it, I'd like to up my game just a little bit on a video I made previously on restoring gauges. I think I've got a little bit better approach. So I showed you guys some of the, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got to readjust, guys. Sorry. Bear with me. So the thing is, I have a couple of chips in these. This one's actually way worse, but a lot of chips in the paint here. And I hate to strip all of this. So what I was thinking of doing is just using like a spot putty on this to like sand them down, fill in the spots, then sand this all down, prime it, and then repaint it. But I'll have to tape off the lenses, tape off the chrome, probably dismantle this whole damn thing and do that. So that's a little bit bigger project. We spent so much damn time unpacking parts that I don't have I ain't got the gumption tonight to go dive into that, because what is it? 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock? I don't even know what time it actually is, but it's getting late and I got to work tomorrow and to do that. But we do have, you know, nice. This is going to be able to clean up. I'm actually kind of tempted to do these all black as well. This actually will clean up okay, but I'm thinking about this bottom bar. It's a little crusty down in here. I'm going to hit it with the buffer, see how clean we can get it. If we can get it really, really clean, I'll just leave it as is. So essentially we've got to, oh God, I forgot about this. This is such a huge score today. Essentially what we need to do is start dismantling these. And then I couldn't believe that I found this, and it's kind of getting treated right now. See how this is doing. It's just in a rag with a bunch of armor all. I'm trying to bring this back to life because these things are freaking hard to find. Oh my God, it's working. It's working. This thing was a dry. And it's actually kind of pliable now. These are really, really hard to find. There's two types. I think it's the older types that are hard to find. You can get the newer ones, but they're basically the kind of, I suppose they're like a vibration seal that goes in here, and they slide in there and they hold your gauge, and these are always dry rotted or ripped or broken. And I was just amazed that I found one intact, so I'm doing everything I possibly can to save it. So I've just kind of got these the armor all wipe, and I'm just putting this in a bag, and I'm just letting it sit. And I haven't looked at it in a few days, and it looks like it's doing its job. I'm just letting it chill. I'm not getting too aggressive. No, that escarvant, it wasn't. It was all in one piece. It was still good. I think if I can hydrate it, this one will still be totally fine. I've seen inner tubes cut to gauge gasket size. Yep. Yeah, I think I used some like foam rubber to cut it, but it didn't quite sit right. I mean, there's nothing better than having the right part. You know, when you have the right part, everything just works. Maybe what we could do tonight is to see if the seal is actually in this one yet. That seal is in this one. So let's see, how's this come apart? This will pop off. Just like this. I mean, we haven't done any wrenching. I just showed off parts. That's pretty much all I did. Oh, and I never even showed the rest of the CB parts that I got from Common Motor. It's just been one of those nights. Let's see if this will come off of here. Yeah, love that sound. Love that crack. Yeah. All right, let's pull these off. Boom, boom. All right, these rubbers are in good shape. Probably rehydrate all of this as well. Okay, that little spacer, notice that? Little spacer that slides in there. We don't want to lose that. Oh boy, will this pop off? That's where you want to be really careful. You don't want to break that rubber piece. Actually, I'm going to try to get these lights out of here. I need something flat, I think. Oh, no, I can just pull these right out. Again, just grab it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Pull that up. Get these two out of the way. Grab this last one. There we go. So I've got all my wiring for both my gauges. And will this come off? Oh, it's coming, but see, it's getting hung up here on the edge here. Just a little. Oh, got it. Hot damn, and look at this, guys. If we can get this out in one piece. It's a little hung up here. We got it. We got that out. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're gonna clean this up real quick. That's a huge win, guys. Those things are notorious for just falling all apart and being a real mess. So let's clean these up a little bit. I don't have my big jug of not Evaporust, my God, of Armor All. So I just have some wipes. So let's give this a little clean. This is all in one piece, guys. That's a huge win. These are not cheap. I see them on eBay for sale every once in a while, and they're like 25, 35 bucks, you know, for one. I think I've seen one guy selling them as a pair, you know, for like 35 bucks or something. These are not cheap. Wow. Okay, cool. So the gauges are going to be off to a great start on this bike for sure. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a bunch of these for now, because this process in this Ziploc bag seems to be working. It's just taking a lot of time, of course. So I'm just going to wrap this stuff kind of up in here and just get it covered as tight as we possibly can, and slip this right back into that Ziploc bag with the other one. So we've got two of these. This is pure gold. I'm like handling this with care right now because I really didn't want to have to make my own or anything like that. So these are going in the bag. Just like that. Let's see. A little bit more of an airtight thing might help. So let's do this. Anybody know why you would ever do this? No? No smoky? No? Here we go. Hey, Vika-chan just subscribed. He fired off the MacGyver alert. Love seeing MacGyver. We do a little bit of MacGyverizing on here, man. Vika-chan, thanks so much for the subscription. So awesome. Love that. Thanks so much. I'm glad the channel got recommended. I'm glad you checked out the live stream. And man, thanks for contributing to the chat and being part of the group, man. It's been fantastic this evening. Just a lot of fun. So welcome. And yeah, that's awesome. Those YouTube subs mean a lot, man. Those are tough to convert and see the value. So thumbs up, man. Thank you so much. All right. Boom. These are ready. We're good there. So what else do we got? So I'm going to need to, oh boy, look at all. Oh, God. Oh, dear goodness. All right, so one thing I am going to do right away, so I'm going to put these back on here so I don't lose these parts. I think I just put it on the wrong way, though. Yes, I did, because I wasn't paying attention. So the washer actually is the last thing that goes on, and that will hold it to the bar, but I just want to make sure I don't lose this hardware. Just like that. Okay. Now the other thing that I could do is grab this other one, pull our light out, just like that. We can check all the bulbs to make sure they're good to go as well. So that's that. But I kind of want to see if we can get this apart. Kind of want to see if we can get, not this, this apart. What size is that going to be? Oh, it's going to be a 12, it looks like. I think a ratchet might be the best bet on this. See if we can get it out dry. It turned. That turned too. Oh, this one's getting hung up on the other side here a little bit. Where's my 12? Oh, it's a little bigger in here, though. What's going on? What the hell size is that? Looks a little big. Okay, it's a 14 on the inside. So I've got to work this a little bit. There we go. That's coming. Perfect. So this is going to allow us to be able to clean this up. So this is all just going to come apart just like this. Looks like there's one locking washer underneath. Wow, look how that's rusty. That's some rustiness going on there. But there's that. So this is going to help me clean all of this stuff up. I'll be able to hit that with the buffer again. So we'll set that aside. And then this one came apart. So it's a 15 on the one side. a 12 on the other. That's how that comes apart. Just like that. Boop, boop, boop. Pull that all apart and put these nuts back together. Just like that. Got those. These, dude, 1 minute on the buffing wheel and these are done. This is going to be perfect. So that's pure gold. This is pure gold. That's pure gold. I've got that one. Okay, so that big one goes there, and there, and there, and there. And there should be one more. One more big bolt. I thought there would be. So this one, this gauge is missing some of those rubbers. So I'm going to have to hunt around, poke around a little bit to find some of that. Here's another ring. Oh, what am I looking at here? Okay, yeah. So yeah, I need to do some work finding some parts, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think I've got enough for all of that here to be able to deal with. So I'm going to just put all that there because I need that, and then this will be our next project to kind of polish up, clean up. You know, this doesn't look bad at all. That doesn't look bad. I think I'll be able to make that look quite respectable. And that will be good. Oh yeah, this stuff, I don't want to lose this stuff. Oh my God, I have so much cleaning to do. At this point, a lot of cleaning to do. But we'll get through it. Gavin, how are you? Hello, thanks for joining the stream. We're still going, 3 hours, 8 minutes. We're still rolling through this stuff. Can't believe it. It's damn light. This light does intrigue me. Gavin, what you up to? How you doing? Glad you could join us. There's our broken stuff for this. We can take all this apart, salvage what we can, call it good. We love to hate on that chrome spray. Hey, I know, I was just messing around, man. Like seriously, it was such a throwaway video. You can even tell when I filmed that. When I filmed that video, man, like I went for a motorcycle ride in the middle of it. Like I was just out in the shop doing that. You know, and I was like, oh, let's paint some chrome stuff. And then that video ends up being like blowing up. So I want to make another video. I want to make a lot of videos. I got a lot of video ideas. But I want to make another one, like a proper one. A lot of people have given me suggestions on how to use that chrome spray paint a little bit better. Yeah, it's so funny how I put so much work into pretty much every other part of that video series. And then that one video where I kind of sloughed my way through it and did kind of a, you know, half-assed job, that video launches up and it takes off. So the little theory that I do have, though, and I try not to do this, but I think about it a lot, is that if you want a lot of engagement on a YouTube video, it doesn't matter what you're making or what you're doing, just make sure that you do something wrong in every one of your videos, and that's going to it spurs everybody to drive engagement on it, and then when you get all the engagement on it, your views go up. So you should technically make a mistake in every video. I don't do that. I've definitely made mistakes in videos, but unintentionally, but people will call you out on it. It's fun, man. It's really fun. Oh, good. I missed the last one. Well, Gavin, I mean, we've been going here for quite a while here. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be on tonight. But again, you can rewatch all the streams, go back and rewind and start from the beginning. I had a lot of fun unboxing all the parts today. I thought that was really kind of a unique thing to do. Unboxed $100 worth of parts that filled up the back of my Subaru. It was crazy. I couldn't believe how much stuff we got away with on that one. So we're getting close. I'm getting real close to wrapping this one up tonight. So go back and do that. Ooh, I got something in my eye. Ow. Yeah. Ooh. What else we got going on, guys? Any projects? Anything you guys are looking to do this weekend? Again, I'm going to try build out the back end of the bike this weekend. That's kind of my goal. It's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to tackle the wheels. You know, it's just going to get to that point. Awesome, Gavin. I'm glad you're watching those back. Feel free to comment. You know, I try to be really responsive with all the comments that come through on the channel, on any of the videos. I usually I do my best to get back to people within 24 hours. Sometimes if I just happen to be looking at my phone when a comment comes in, I might answer a question or something right off the bat. But I try to get to them every 24 hours and get there. S. Garvin, are you doing a series for the 60s bike you have behind you? Yeah, this is kind of the live stream bike that's behind me right now. That we're building it pretty much on the live stream, and then I'm making videos for this bike as the need is there, right? If I'm filling some gap of something that I didn't do in these 1972 series, I'm gonna do a video for that. So I feel like I have a lot of the content out there, so I can just fill in the gaps with this. And we're really ultimately building this in a lot of ways on the live stream. So yeah, that's what we're calling the Apocalypse bike. It's cool. I mean, shit, I'll take a look at it again because I just love the way that this bike is coming out. All black, black mirrors, black all the way down. Gonna look freaking amazing. Got the front gaiters. Those polished up so nice. We're ready. I mean, this thing's gonna go together really, really quick. And then if you look down here, there's the motor. Motor's sitting there just waiting for its time to shine. And that's what we're gonna try to do. That motor is free. Guy said it ran. I know it's famous last freaking words, but the guy said it ran. He was a super, super nice guy. I've been actually texting him some pictures of the progress of the bike. He seemed like he was a little, I don't know, sentimental maybe isn't the word, but you can just tell sometimes when people are like, yeah, I guess you can take that bike. So all good. Guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream. I feel like I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit. I've been talking a lot, and I'm kind of feeling like wrapping up here pretty quick. Frank, some days that chrome spray works well, other days it looks bad. It's when people invest in using it in videos, things can go bad. I usually try to look for options that might be better. For sure, man. I ended up buying better replacement parts, you know, for anything that I did in that video. That video, that is the one video I'll probably be remembered by, is that stupid chrome spray paint video. But I ain't taking it down because people are watching it. So I'll leave it up there. And if it helps people discover the real meat of the channel, and if people stick with it and enjoy it, I'm all for that. So yeah, stick along for the ride. 72 CB350 is my favorite bike. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about, here, let's do this. I want to just show you guys because I do have it in. Let me give you a good shot of it here. So I do have it. Let me move this. Because I'm really trying to visualize here what this is going to look like. And I really am thinking about putting this 68, the CL pipes on this. Let's see if you can get a look at that. It would all work, I think. I think we could make it all work. And do the side pipe on it. It's a CB frame, but I think I've got the parts for the CL, so I have everything I would need to be able to do it. So I'm thinking about doing a black wrapped exhaust on this. Side pipe exhaust. I could go CB exhaust if I wanted to. Got everything to do that too. That's gonna be a decision on down the road. So, all right. Whew. This is a long stream, 3 hours, 16 minutes. We've been going for a while, guys. I'm going to have to call it. This has been a ton of fun, man. We maintained viewers. The chat was lit up, as always. You guys are fantastic in the chat. You know, David, Vika-chan. We got S. Garvin. He's hanging out. Roger, fantastic as always. I'm super curious about driving out those cylinder walls in one of these things, man. God, who else was in here? Tula Tom, of course, he's awesome. He's part of the early founders group. Caden, I missed yours, man. Caden, oh shoot, man. I hope you're still there. Certainly didn't mean to miss your message there. David Alonzo, he was in. Man, Scott, I need CL bars. Oh my God, Scott, if you need the CL bars, let me know. I mean, if I can help you guys build out your projects, I mean, just literally send me an email, keeponwrenching@gmail.com, and I'm happy to do that. Yeah, oh my God, there was a lot of chat going on tonight. Pretty damn cool. Guys, thank you so much for watching the stream tonight. If you have not already, go and join. Please go and join the Keep on Wrenching community group. Let's check to see if we have any new member requests come in. No pending members. That's okay. We got 51 tonight. We got a couple new people in the group, and we got all kinds of content going there. And then don't forget, go to keeponwrenching.com and sign up for that email, that email update. That'll be coming down the pike too. So, guys, I'm gonna clean up and edit up some video, and we're gonna go from there. Next live stream, plan on going live again next week, but I promise, guys, I will do a better job of letting you guys know when I'm going live. I'll try to give you at least a 24-hour heads up when we're doing that. So pay attention to the Instagram account, Keep On Wrenching, keep_on_wrenching. The Facebook group is a great place to do that, and then, of course, on the YouTube channel. So thank you so much. This has been a blast tonight, guys, and we'll see you in the next video or